Moneyworms, Moneyworms, Moneyworms.
Can I get a mic check? How does this sound? How's it sound, everybody? Mic sound good? How's it sound? Fairy Devin, the Gingos are coming. Don't worry, we'll redeem that one for you. Don't worry, or we'll refund you. Sounds good, very nice. Okay, great. Give me like 1 second. We're gonna start in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Rad sound. Gamma, how you doing? Trip. Fairy Devin, Real Warlock, the Real Warlock. Wiener Tit. James, the Giant Leech. How you doing? Iliographer. No stress. I don't care. I have more channel points than I can use. That means we gotta come up with a way to start using all of them. Sounds overly sexual. Listen, welcome in. Slardabart Fasty, how you doing? I just gotta find a Sharpie, and then we can start this whole thing. I gotta look for a Sharpie. Hold on. Let's get a new one. Let's get a nice fresh Sharpie. If I can find one. I know I own them. Ah, there it is. We got Rad Draw coming. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Wow. Alright, let's see how close we get. Hold on. Let's see how close we get. Reading. What's up, everybody? We're back. You know it's Thursday tonight. It's Thursday and we're back. We're drawing things on the 1965. 85 Lamborghini Countach going 69 miles an hour. Down Biscayne Boulevard. I'm a little, the camera's always moving here. Am I at least in front of this? I am. Those pants, Wiener Tit. Wiener Tit. Is this the first time you're seeing the pants? These are glorious pants. Fable, how you doing? Yo, Gamma. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Gamma. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Tonight, we are drawing the ultimate animal. Somebody's already calling in. Is this Ongoy? Who is this?
Call from
Trip.
Trip. How you doing, Trip?
I'm doing.
Oh, good, Trip. Good. What does that mean? You're doing?
I'm just surviving, unwinding for the night.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Trip. Is this your first time calling in, Trip?
Yes, it is.
Woohoo! We got a first-time caller. You're like, we started and you immediately called.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, Trip. I'm going to do one thing real quick, Trip. I'm just going to change up the sound. It's coming through the wrong thing. Trip, I'm glad you called in, though. How's your day been?
Well, it's been pretty good. Made a pie today.
A pie?
I made a pie.
There, that's going to have to work. What kind of pie did you make?
It was a peach pie.
A peach pie? Where'd you get the peaches from? Did you buy them or you pluck them?
They were canned.
Ooh, is that what the recipe called for?
It was just kind of something I came up with. Had a
Ooh.
few things around the kitchen. Decided to make a pie.
You had canned peaches. That sounds, in holes when they drink the splooge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That scene always used to make me thirsty to drink some fruit
Right?
for
I
no
had a
reason.
teacher that wanted to make a type of splooge one day, and nobody was on board for it.
Yeah, there's something about the word. Maybe it's the word. You can't say, "Hey everybody, let's make some splooge,"
And I don't think that'd go over well in a 6th grade class.
I don't think so either. I don't. Louis Sackar. You could have picked any other word, and we could have used it. But splooge makes it weird, Trip. Splooge makes it weird.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Now, a peach pie. Does this have is it like a pie crust, and then the inside is like an apple pie where it's nice and caramelized?
It is.
Oh.
I added some spices to it to give it a nice spice texture, and I may have put some Jim Beam in it.
Ooh, okay, so the pie gets you drunk.
A little bit.
A little bit. Sploosh. Whatever. Splooge. It's close enough. I still think it's odd. It's an odd thing, I don't care who you are, Trip. You know what I love about you though? You're eating a pie and getting drunk at the same time.
I mean, how else are you supposed to survive?
Exactly. I'm kind of wanting this recipe. We've got a channel in the Discord that you can post recipes, and this sounds like one that I would want.
Ooh, all right.
It's on. Well, tonight we are creating the ultimate animal. I don't even know. This was a viewer request, by the way. Now, I'm going to start that. My theme on Thursdays, I've run out of ideas, Trip. I've run out of ideas.
Okay.
There's only so many prompts that exist in the world, and people have great ideas for things, and tonight was a viewer request that they wanted to see me draw the ultimate animal.
The ultimate animal.
AK, thank you.
Ah.
In your mind, what is the ultimate animal? First of all, what do you think makes an animal better than other animals? Give me some features. Give me some things that animals do that are cooler than other animals.
Well, right now I'm picturing the body of a monkey because
Ooh.
they're muscular. They can fuck somebody up pretty bad.
Yes.
They have
Do you know why that
hands
is?
on all 4 limbs.
They can. Do you know why they're so strong? I know the answer to this.
Because they eat their fruits and vegetables.
That's true, and they eat their liquor pies too.
Oh, yes.
So if you keep eating your liquor pies, you're going to be very strong. So I'll tell you why. I used to live next to a monkey refuge where they would get ill-tempered, hey, thank you, crack mother. Hey, Mom, how you doing? They would take ill-tempered monkeys and put them or they were just older. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They would throw these giant 100-pound ceramic balls all over the place. And I asked, how come they're so strong? And the person there told me it's because their skeletal and muscular structure is closer to the bone and more dense than ours. So every movement that they make is just more powerful. So these 2-year-old monkeys are tossing around these 200-pound concrete bricks all over the place. It was insane.
Damn. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I know. So if you want to be stronger, you just need to change your skeletal system and your muscular system to be closer. Because they're skinny. They're like skinnier than us, but they're way stronger,
So compress my spine.
Yes. No, I didn't say that. I said make sure you're... I don't know. There's something about... Get your muscles closer to the bone. Ours are too relaxed and they're too far away. You need to get them nice up and close to it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Easier said than done. All right, so body of a monkey. Muscular.
Body of a monkey. The claws of a mongoose.
Ooh. Okay, so it's... Oh, the Jinjos are working. All right, I see where you're going with this. You have a very strong core, and then you also have razor-sharp mongoose claws.
Yes.
Slaughter Bart, thank
And
you
I'm
for
thinking
this.
like a koala bear face to give it kind of that, that cute appeal.
Ooh, deception. You think it's
Yes.
this cute animal, but it will wreck your shit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And we can go one more. What do you think, would really draw it home?
A scorpion tail.
Oh, yeah, this is metal. Trip, this is metal. I love it. Let's get this thing going. All right. So let's start off with the head first. You said koala head.
Head of a koala. Yes.
All right. Now, as we're doing this, I want you to think of the name that you would create this horrific creature.
See, naming it is always the hard part.
It is. I don't know how their ears go.
Yeah, I was all trusting of koalas until I found out that they have 2 thumbs on each hand, and I can't trust them.
Oh no, that's... Everything only needs 1 thumb. We don't even need 2. We just need 1 of them. Think of all the things. You just have to be able to give a thumbs up at some point, and the rest you don't need to do at all.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll put him in on a tree or something. That kind of makes sense.
No, I said a body of a monkey, but koalas are, they already live in trees like that. So, a buff ass koala, like a gorilla.
Buff ass. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing: gorillas. I feel like. I mean, I guess they can climb trees. How do these claws look? What does a mongoose claw look like? Describe it to me.
I guess just really long, sharp claws.
Okay. We can do that. The ultimate animal. I didn't think about this. This is great though, because I like drawing animals and I like drawing anatomy of animals,
I think I just had you draw a roided out koala.
I mean, is that what you want to call this thing?
Yeah, let's go with a roid koala.
Roid koala. I like it. I was on steroids recently, but the legal kind that doctors prescribe.
Well, those are the good kind.
They are the good kind. I trust those ones. I trust them more than the guy at the Planet Fitness that tells me that I need to do steroids. I don't know if you heard that story.
I don't think I did hear that one.
I went to a Planet Fitness once, and this fine gentleman at the counter pulled me aside and said, "Hey, man, I don't think you're going to get any bigger. I think that you need to do steroids."
I don't think this man has ever been to medical school.
I don't think he has either. And I think that his goal was just to sell some chap like me some steroids. And you know what? I wasn't buying his shit.
It's probably going to be like shark adrenaline that you have to inject into your sack.
Exactly. Is that what steroids are? That sounds kind of cool. Maybe I missed the boat on that one.
I think that was off of an episode of My Name is Earl where they had to do that.
Oh, all right. I trust my name is Earl more than this person at the front. It looks pretty good.
That
I'm
is
gonna
a
stand next to it.
badass roid koala
This is a good roid koala. So this is the roid koala?
in his natural habitat.
You know what I think we're going to do at the end, Trip? I think we're going to put them all against each other in a bracket
Oh, hell yeah.
and see who is the ultimate animal.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, Trip, this has been a treat, Trip. I love roided out koala. And I think that roided out koala has a very good chance in the Coliseum of Animals.
All right, man. It looks amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, and I want to thank you for watching the stream. Thanks for calling in. It's always nice to hear a new voice. I appreciate you. Are you in the Discord?
I am not.
Woo! Woo-hoo! Pigeon, if you would, link the Discord. Let's get Trip in the Discord so that Trip can give us this delicious recipe for booze pie. Booze sploosh.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll get you that booze sploosh.
Sounds good. Hey, rad call, Trip. Thanks for calling in.
Rad call, man.
Nice. Yes, again, if you haven't already, everybody, go check me out on those socials over here. It'll be in the chat over there. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I've been tweeting more. Instagram's always a treat. And then the Discord's fun, too. We got a call calling on in. Look at this. It's Thursday
Call
night.
from
Abora FM.
Abora FM, you heard that sometimes there are cigarettes on this stream. Slaughter Bart, thank
what?
you.
You guys are into cigarettes? Shit. Me too.
The Gingos are here. What are you smoking on tonight?
Old American Spirit, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
Do you ever switch it up? Do you ever just say like, because sometimes I'm not a smoker, but sometimes when I'm at, the store and I'm like, I want to try a new soda pop, I'm like, oh, I'll try that.
Not really. I've tried them all. I've tried a lot of them,
You know where they
I
rank.
don't need to branch out.
Is there any? I'm fascinated by it because my parents both rip darts for a living. That's what they do, 24 hours a day.
They gotta put me on the block. Shit.
They are. They're gonna give you a run for your money, Embora. But here's the thing: they've been smoking the same cigarettes for like 25 years, and it's wild to me that people can be that. I mean, I know it's the nicotine, but that you can stick to the same one for that long because that's what you like,
I don't know. Cigarettes aren't like if you smoke the same strain of marijuana for your whole life, that would be weird.
Yes.
But the same cigarette, that's it's ritual.
It's
if
ritual.
I don't have the right cigarette, it just feels wrong,
Yeah, it is. You're right. But let's say you are out in public. Are you a menthol person? Yes?
Nope.
Or no?
No, I don't do the
No.
menthols. Come on.
You're like, no. Like, come on, get that out of there.
I'm not a fancy lady from the 80s. I can't smoke menthols.
You're not sipping Virginia Slims on Eastern Airlines.
No, I'm a little bit more grungy. I'm a little bit more raw.
Gotcha. You want the full-bodied flavor of the natural tobaccos.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I like to taste the tar, I need that extra full flavor.
I like to taste the tar. Listen, I'm trying to normalize, because smoking was really cool, and then people were like, it's unhealthy. But you know what? You got to live your life, Abora, and that's what I want everyone to do here. I don't want you all to start smoking tonight. But if you smoke, I don't want people looking at you like, man, don't smoke around babies because they can't consent to the air. But smoke them if you got them, Abora.
Hey, it's just, live and let live.
Yeah.
I mean, I try not to be a dick about it, but, I try not to be a dick about anything.
Exactly. Everything in moderation. Pipe, how you doing? Rai, how's it going? Cake Buster, everybody's in here. We're talking cigarettes with Abora. Now, I'm going to give you a scenario. You're out. you're out and about and you have run out of cigarettes and someone has offered you a menthol, will you smoke it and then say, oh, I wish this wasn't menthol, or are you just going to be, just happy that someone gave you one?
No. I mean, I wouldn't turn down a cigarette, especially if I'm, like, fiending,
Exactly. If you're fiending, you're going to take it. Slaughter Bart, how you doing? Oh, thank you.
No, I mean, I'd be like, I don't usually smoke menthol, but, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I gotcha. And it's a culture thing. I feel like, if you have a full pack, you want to share it with people, because it can also be a conversation, because I feel like you don't take it and leave right away. You take it, and then maybe they smoke with you, and then you find a smoking buddy.
Oh, no, that's truly the best part of it, is really, like, you share a smoke with someone, and you just chat about what's going on with them in their life, That's really the best part. I mean, that's why I did it in college. I'm not in college, and I'm just like a dirty, rat, trash person smoking behind their own house.
I've had some of those nights. I will say, like, sometimes when I get a good load on and someone's like, tobacco, I'm like, well, whatever, all bets are off, It's a social thing. And, I feel like I have a reserved tank of the amount of cigarettes that I'm willing to smoke. And I feel like I have an excess. I feel like I'm doing good right now, mentally,
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for that excess too, but I still haven't found it.
you're like I'm deep in the cigarette culture right now. I'm going with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the bottom. It's around here somewhere.
You're like, talking about all this makes me want to step out and be a little swamp creature and smoke and watch the stream,
Yeah, I mean, I'm like watching the stream from outside my window as I'm smoking right now.
That's a sight. Imagine walking past that. You see someone on their phone smoking a cigarette and they're talking, and you can tell that they're talking to the person on the TV screen. That's crazy. If I saw that...
That's incredibly suspicious.
That's nuts. But that's the world we live in, and that's what I love about you, Bora, is that you're willing to do that. And then your neighbors come out and you're like, yeah, it's this guy Moneyworms. He's like on the internet and he draws things. And then next thing you know, they're smoking cigarettes and watching me,
Yeah, that's really how Twitch streamers make it big, is people smoking cigarettes and watching them through windows.
Yeah, that's the trick. That's the secret. I know. I realize the Jinjos are behind the title pigeon. Don't say anything about it. And I don't think it's not DMT yet. We're not at the point where we're watching Twitch streams on DMT. That's not where we are as a society yet.
I can't imagine anything more stressful than watching Twitch on DMT.
I know. Shit. One of these days, someone will call in and rip a big DMT. I don't even know what it looks like. A big DMT globule, and just tell me all about. Well, we're gonna talk to them for 15 minutes, but they're gonna talk to us for a lifetime.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if I want to come in between like the Clockwork Elves and some dude on DMT and Twitch.
I know. You're right. If I saw this koala being drawn, I might lose it. And that's a very good point. Can you even watch anything on DMT? I have no idea. I feel like you can't. I feel like that's not.
I can watch like natural stuff, like trees growing and faces in the clouds.
That's right. That's true. I did know that. You should always do it with nature because it's in plants, and you can talk to the plants or something.
Oh, yeah. They'll tell you a lot if you're in the right headspace.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. If you're in the right headspace, the trees will tell you a lot. And you know what? Our Earth is in such good shape right now. They only have good things to say about humanity.
Oh, my God. It's just like... if you get too close to him and you're like tripping, you just hear him screaming, just quietly, like.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
You can hear them flipping the middle finger to all of us and saying, "Joke's on you. We will outlive you." All right, evergreens. It's in the name.
Yeah, don't talk to birch trees though. They're all Trump supporters, unfortunately.
Oh God, birch trees. I knew it. It's in the name, I like birch beer though. Big fan of birch beer.
Yeah, birch beer. Yeah, you gotta really distill the birch down to make it palatable,
Yeah, that's right. It makes it better. It makes everything better about it. Well, Bora, tonight we are drawing the ultimate animal for you. I want you to list maybe 3 or 4 qualities or describe to me the ultimate animal that you feel is going to win in an animal coliseum.
Okay, an animal coliseum.
Beef
All right,
and
well,
ham.
I think it's fairly obvious to everyone that the most dangerous animal is man itself.
Oh.
And what is the most dangerous man known to man?
I don't know.
That would have to be Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I got you. That's very true. He is a weapon. He is a weapon himself.
Yeah, he's a predator. You
Okay.
know? He's
Yes.
truly a shark.
Yes.
If a shark was, bloated and role-playing a cop for fun. But hey.
Oh, I've seen one. There's one movie where he's on like a train the whole time.
There's a lot of action movies that take place on just a train, you know?
Yeah, and you know what? I think I've gotten him confused with someone else before. So maybe I'm also getting confused with someone else who was on a train.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big train guy, to be perfectly honest.
They only go one direction. They're not fun. They're very safe, though. It's a very safe mode of transportation, and it makes a lot of sense. And I like them. I like those bullet trains. So you got Steven Seagal.
What's the Coliseum like? Is it like an aquatic Coliseum, or is it a mixed
Yeah,
terrain?
wow. Now you're thinking of. There's a little bit of everything. There is sky. There is water. I'll put it this way. There's a good place to hide for every kind of creature. It has every kind of terrarium, terrestrial. Well, I don't know. It has every kind of thing. Jungle, forest, desert, sky, trees, water.
Okay. Well, I think everyone knows that the greatest land predator known to man is the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
The tarantula. Okay.
No, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Come
Oh,
on, Rex. The big, dummy, thick thighs, and
yes.
like tromping around, eating people and shit.
Yes, but limited in the arm mobility. But Steven Seagal has a wingspan.
I still got one more animal left.
You do?
I see where you're going with that. I'm
Yep.
already ahead of you.
Okay.
You just give him a bunch of guns.
And what animal is that?
Oh shit. Is the U.S. military an animal?
I think so. I think we can do that.
Something with really powerful arms.
Well, we did talk about gorillas. We talked about.
That's what I was thinking, a silverback gorilla. You know.
Okay, I think that works. I think those 3 components, we can make something work with that, Abora.
Yeah, so it's like Steven Seagal's like shitty pasty and like head with his stupid sunglasses.
Okay.
A gorilla's barrel chest, silverback, and just jacked arms like he's just been lifting for 30 years.
All right, we can do that.
Like they taught him sign language, and the only word they taught him was creatine. You know?
All right, I got you. Yeah, creatine. Steven Seagal, he's got like a ponytail a lot of times, right?
Yeah, but he's got a very large forehead. You know.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I'll give him the forehead.
And then T-Rex legs. Like, how do you defeat T-Rex legs?
That's true. They run so fast, and they're birds. They were once birds, apparently.
Yeah, well, they say they're all birds, but I'm not quite convinced of that.
This is pretty good. I like this.
Oh, he's looking like Statue of David.
I know. He's big. He's huge. He's got the gorilla going on, you know.
Oh, look at him! Oh man, I'm getting a little a little intimidated just from this drawing, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think this is. There you go. Yeah. Look at that. Those T-Rex legs. And we'll give him a nice T-Rex tail, because the tail is a component as well, you know.
Oh yeah, it gives him some serious range, you know.
Yeah, so you slap a set of car keys right out of your hand, you know.
Nothing worse than getting your car keys slapped out of your hand.
I know. I'd hate that. I'd hate if I was going to open my car and someone just kept slapping my car keys out of my hand, you know.
Yeah, don't say it too loud. TikTok's gonna get a hold of it, and it's gonna be the next trend.
Oh, yeah, it's true. They're gonna start breaking bathrooms. I feel like this is Seagal.
What do you think that? I mean, is that what like all of our shitty uncles are gonna complain about at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, definitely. Just
that TikTok.
Just a bunch like, why are you destroying everything? And then we're gonna be like, well, you destroyed the environment, so everyone's mad, you know.
You destroyed the economy, Gary.
Yeah, fucking Gary. Everybody's got an Uncle Gary. Oh, this is looking pretty good. I like this.
Oh man, that's
let's
incredible.
Pop it up a little bit. There you go. Not bad. Not bad.
What if they found like a fossil of this drawing? Like, what would you even do?
I don't know. I'd like if I was in a history book, like a really, like just one of the corners, like the bottom right corner. Hey, Katon Sumid, thank you so much. Cat consumed. Thank you for getting sleepy with us. Yeah, I'd like to think that I'd get like a bottom right hand corner, maybe like right after the late 2020 internet boom. Yeah,
definitely in like the cultural decline part. It'd be like, this guy saw it coming.
yeah. Dang, there is gonna be what do you think like started the cultural decline?
Definitely killing Harambe. That was
I was gonna say Jake Paul. Whenever Jake Paul hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, from that moment on, we have not been the same.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably around. Is that around the same time? Time means nothing to me anymore.
Yeah. This is good though. You've covered a lot of bases. You have not covered the water base, but I feel like surprisingly, both Steven Seagal and gorillas are good at swimming.
Yeah, I feel like and even if it is mostly a water-based fight, he can like wade in deep enough to get some stomping and punching in. It'll be perfect.
Yes, like full on, like dinosaur in the water, maybe not. But here's the thing: you have both Seagal's brain and the gorilla's brawn and the speed of a T-Rex. So I feel like you will be able to coax that animal to the shore and do some damage.
Yeah, for sure. He's got the mind games. He can outsmart any of us, which makes him so dangerous.
Yeah, and it appears that he is kind of just chilling in this picture. He's calm and collected.
He's gathering energy, He's like storing it for later.
He is. He's using the infamous Pokemon bind or bide move. Just biding time and getting stronger. Geek Peak, how you doing, Geek Peak Pod? It's so good to see you. Well, Abora, enjoy your cigarettes. I hope that your champion of sorts will do well in the ultimate animal brawl.
Thank you. I look forward to the ultimate battle,
I do too.
It's going to be bloody, but it has to be done.
Bora, thank you so much for calling in. This has been a very rad call and rad draw.
Yeah, man. Have a nice night. Thanks for taking my call.
You can go back inside now. You don't have to sit outside and chain smoke and watch me from outside the window. John O'Mate! How you doing, John O'Mate? It is good to see you in there, John O'Mate. You just let me know, and I can pop in that Discord and get you pulled up. You let me know. Anna in Space. How you doing, Anna in Space? This is a good one. Keen! Let's do it. Let's see if I can figure this out. Let's pull you up. We haven't gotten any Australian people in here for a little bit. I'm gonna shut down the old PL real quick. Let's see if I can't get you in some Discord, Jono, mate. Woo! There it is.
Yo.
I think can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We can hear you. I'm gonna boost you a little bit. You sound good though.
I'm feeling good.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Jono, mate.
How you
Crystal
doing,
clear.
Mr. Worm?
It's been a little while, you know?
Yeah, it has been a while. I've been a little busy. Been a little busy bee.
Ooh, a nice busy bee. That's good. What are you busy with?
Uni. But that's done. So I should be less busy.
Nice.
Or like the better type of busy.
Nice.
Yeah. The university, actually.
Western Australia is saying you sound great. The entirety of Western Australia is saying that you sound great.
It's a great state. My mate's from Broome. That's a small town on the north coast of Western Australia.
Fantastic. Incredible.
He worked at the most rural McDonald's in the world.
What? So you know Western Australia?
I don't know this gentleman right here, but I know people from Western Australia.
Wait, explain that. The most remote...
Yeah, it was the most rural McDonald's in the world.
I am picturing just a McDonald's that is just surrounded by the outback and nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much. It's big and flat up there.
Wow, big and flat.
Yeah. You've been to Broome? That's great. Broome's apparently fantastic. I'm yet to go, but I've got a big pearl industry, I think, up there. I did pub trivia last night, and that was one of the questions. It was like, which Western Australian town was renowned for its pearl industry? And we got it correct. It was Broome.
A pearl industry?
Yeah. I guess they, like, get pearls. Do you plant do you plant oysters? Is that... And then you get the pearls? Or do you just, like, come and oysters to get the pearls?
I think that you can harvest them. I feel like you get the environment primed for it, and then I think they start from little like clusters of something, you know, and you just inject them into like rock wall, and then you can make...
that's fucking cool.
I don't know if this is true. People need to correct me if I'm not, but I think you can farm a pearl. It just takes a while.
Yeah, it's like aging wine. It's like whiskey. Like you're not going to see it in this decade, but like it's going to be great.
You're not, but like it's worth it. And the whole point is that like if you've been doing it for 50 years, you have a steady and you know which ones are ready to go.
Yeah.
Because I've looked and seen people harvest them, and it just looks juicy and delicious, you know?
Yeah. I had some oysters on my birthday, and they were fantastic, except one of them, which tasted like ass.
No, we'll run with it. The one that tasted like... So, sometimes you get a bad oyster. It happens. Were they raw, or did you cook them?
Yeah. They were raw.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Went to like a seafood restaurant. It was fantastic.
I would imagine that Australia, you would have really good seafood.
Like 90% of our population lives on the coast. So it's like seafood, it's like fish and chips. You got like salt and pepper squid. You got like mud crab, steamed mud crab. Like these are like staples of the Australian diet.
That sounds like a meal from Skyrim. Steamed mud crab?
Yeah, it's like mud crabs. Are mud crabs an Australian animal? I never thought about it. Do you get mud crabs over there? They're great.
I'm not yucking yums. I don't know. What's a mud crab? Do they live in the mud?
Yeah, like in like salt water, I think. Like there's like mud flats where you got like mangroves and shit. They Yeah, it's a crab amongst the mud.
I get it. It's a crab in the mud. All right, everybody's roasting me like I'm an idiot, and I get that. I am. I'm stupid. No, I think that we have a lot of. So, when I used to live in Florida, we would get a lot of stone crabs and Dungeness crabs. And
yeah, we don't. I don't think we get them.
yes, stone crabs have very large claws. They're very good. The claws are the best part. There's not a whole lot of meat on anything else. They're like it's like if crabs only worked out their biceps and hands. Sneaky crabs.
Have you seen fucking coconut crabs? Fucking coconut crabs? They're huge. They're like the size of dogs, and they've got like these massive fucking claws.
I don't think we have coconut crabs. That sounds.
I think we get them on the mainland, but like maybe some islands in Australia we get coconut crabs.
Yeah. And then on the East Coast we get blue crab, and that's like Maryland and stuff. And their whole thing is a numbers game, so you just get like they just put down a big newspaper and just dump a bucket of crabs, and everybody just goes Bowser Revolution style on it.
They're not too big. They're like the size of like your hand or something.
Yeah, they're probably. I mean, in season they're not. Yeah, they're probably as big as your hand, a little bit big, like a large hand. I don't know. Sure.
Okay. You're alright.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
It is. It's so fun, and they're tasty. They've got a nutty flavor to it. You know, we've got some good crabs. I don't think we have mud crabs though. I've never been to a restaurant and they're like, "Here's a mud crab."
Mud crabs are delicious. They're underrated. People like they're sort of like they're not like carp, but like they're common.
Okay. You're clicking around. You're looking at them. You're looking at all these things
I'm looking up. Yeah, I'm searching up mud crabs because I'm checking if they're like an Australia thing. Who knows?
No, please. You have the world. The world is your oyster. That's the whole point of this. You have the internet, so you can check me when I'm spewing lies, when I'm spewing mud crabs out my mud hole.
Oh no! Don't do that. Mud crabs are big. I'd be uncomfortable. They're Africa, Australasia, and Asia. You get them in Hawaii.
Okay.
As well.
Hawaii is so, like, I feel like as an American, it doesn't even feel, I know it's part of the United States, but not the continental United States. It's like a whole different land, you know?
Yeah.
I've never been. I would love to go. I know it's beautiful. I'd love to go. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But it's just
the Cook Islands.
And it's just
protectorate.
far. It's so far. You gotta fly out to LA first, and then you gotta fly from LA to Hawaii usually, and that's an expensive ticket, you know.
I mean, Hawaii's off the books for me. It's just too far away. It's like all the way out there on the America side of the Pacific.
The American, exactly. We've got Guam. There's a couple.
You got Guam.
We got
and
Guam.
you've got American Samoa. You got American
Samoa, yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun. I would love to. I'd love to go to Hawaii. I think that I would have a lot of fun there. I'd eat a lot of great food and experience amazing cultures. But at the same time, it's almost like an international trip. It feels like an international trip, I think, for Americans almost.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
You're going to a place with there's a very distinctly different culture. And
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
But I will say, when you're given when in school, in American schools, when you're given a project that's like, hey, do research on a state, it's always like the second state taken. Everybody always wants to, because it's so out there, you know? It's like Alaska, Hawaii, Florida, and California, and the rest you just think is this, it's just the rest of mainland America, you know?
Yeah.
And Texas. People like Texas.
I reckon you got little states. You got itty bitty states like Rhode Island. What's up with that? What's going on there?
I don't know. It's so tiny. In my opinion, the whole tri-state area should just be one giant ass state. They should just call it New York. It should just all be New York, you know?
California too.
California, Oregon and Washington can just be big California. It can just be left America. The left bread heel of America.
I live in New South Wales, and there are people who jokingly advocate for joining up Sydney along the coast down south to Melbourne and call it New South Wales.
Ah.
It would have the best state in Australia, they say.
It didn't go through?
No, it's alright. Just fucking ranting about Australian geography and
tonight.
mud crabs.
Tonight, I love it. We get the. I don't get to talk to someone from Australia all that often. I get to talk to you, and I get to talk to Western Australia, who I believe is from Australia. I don't get to talk to too many people from Australia because when I'm eating dinner, they're eating lunch, and when they're eating lunch, I'm eating dinner. And that's a big divide between us, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I got the fucking Pokemon already, because you guys are a day behind. I got the new Pokemon.
I was about to say.
Diamond.
I was about to say, you get everything early. And you always know, I always know the world doesn't end. Like on 2012, when they thought the Mayans had predicted the end of the world, when Australia was up and eating their mud crab breakfast, I was like, look, it's already the next day in Australia. We're all going to be fine. I have been to
the Daintree, Western Australia. I have been to the fantastic part. But yeah. Like, we woke up, we heard about 9/11, and then we proceeded to not tell you anything about it.
Apparently, yeah, that's true. You were already up for hours.
Yeah. We were like, wow, that must suck for them. Someone should call.
Yeah.
And we didn't get around to it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I feel like that was the biggest news that happened that day, too. I feel like, you know, for that to happen when everyone was, because we were all at school. I remember this is an interesting story. My mom came in to, like, a lot of parents came in to make sure that we weren't freaking out, I guess. And I remember my mom literally peeking her head in and like waving at me and then leaving. And like a bunch of other parents were doing that. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Because that was Central Time at the time. It was like right at 9 p.m., I guess, where we were at. And I was already in school, like learning stuff. And yeah, like people's parents were coming in and just like waving and just like making sure we were all right. And I was just like, what's going on? You know, it was weird.
Yeah. I wasn't like, I was an infant baby child, and I have no memories.
That's right.
But,
You're a youngin'. I remember that. I was in third or fourth.
My parents talked about it, and it was like, I hear Americans talk about it, and they're like, oh, it was like a threat to us. But Australians would talk about it. It was like, it was traumatizing, but like, that's over in America. Such a thing would not happen here.
Yes. Yes, it's true. We're going to move on. Just Pigeon is trying to keep us on track. We'll talk about 9/11 another time. It is deeply rooted in our American history, and it is a very sad day. But today we are creating the ultimate animal, Jono, and I feel like you are going to make a great one because here's the thing. All of the world's deadliest animals are in Australia, so you have untapped animal knowledge that we don't.
Sure. I would like to be a wombat. So we often go down the deadly animal route. The wombat's just like a mixture between like a bear, a dog, and a paperweight. They're like little stubby legs and like big fat boys. Brilliant.
A bear, a dog, and a paperweight. Is that how you describe them? Did you have that already pre-baked, or was that on the fly?
Yeah. I heard something similar to that a while ago, and I tweaked it. Now it's my bit.
Bruce Fruit, agreed. How you doing, Bruce Fruit? It's good to see you. Combat Wombat. I love it. All right, so Wombat's one of them. Do you want that to be the body or the head?
The head. Wombats got good heads.
Okay. And the brain, are they smart creatures? Because that's where the brain function's coming from.
God, no.
Okay.
They're dumb as rock.
But here's the thing. Sometimes that's what wins arguments and battles in Colosseum is just pure dumb luck.
True.
And that's what I love about you, John. All right, so we got brain. We have head and brain of wombat. What are we thinking about the body features?
I think we had some. Were those kangaroo legs on that most recent drawing?
No, these are Tyrannosaurus Rex legs. Extinct animals are on the table.
You know what? You know what I'm saying for legs? Snakes. It's got 4 snakes sticking out.
Ooh, okay. 4 snakes. What kind of snakes?
Let's go eastern brown snake.
Okay.
Them's the one that'll kill you.
Oh, okay. A nice little venomous snake action. 4 snake
Yeah.
legs. Okay, and I'd like to think that it kind of helicopter, they all twist around, so they're always covering each other's peripherals, you know? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So they can like stretch out and like grab things. Like if you're like too far away from like the TV remote, you could stretch out your snake or like pick it up in its little mouth.
Okay, I like that. Now body and arms. Midsection.
Midsection, I'm actually going to go overseas. We're getting out of Australia for a bit. Because I want the midsection to be a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear's torso.
Ooh, a grizzly bear from Alaska. The biggest kind they make. Known to tear cars in half.
Holy shit, really? No, surely not.
I don't know about that, but I do know that they can stand like 10 feet tall, which is like bigger than a basketball hoop, which scares me.
And they look so good. Like, they just like look like good little boys with their like round fluffy ears.
They are. I gotta get a reference image for wombat, right?
Wombat, yeah, wombat head. It's kind of like bear-shaped dog on the like face built though.
They kind of look like giant hamsters a little bit.
Yeah. Big old marsupials.
Adorable
They
too.
have,
So you approach it thinking that you are in the clear when in reality you are very screwed by their... I don't know.
Fun fact about wombats that I've almost certainly said on here before, but we're saying again, is they have this really dense and big bone plate on their back because to fend off predators, they run backwards and hit them with their big stony ass. And they can they'll like give you like a good bruise. Like they've been known to like occasionally break ankles, like when they like run up against humans.
Wow.
And that bone plate is so dense and so big that when wombats poop, they poop cubes. They poop like extruded lengths of like square.
I love it.
And it's like the way you
Cubers.
can tell like a wombat's around is like if you're out hiking, you can see like cubic poop made mostly of grass.
I love it.
Guys.
Cubic poop, everyone. Cubic effing poop. I think we're doing a good job here
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. This looks pretty good so far. And then they all culminate in these snakes.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Now, the question is, does he get around like Squidward, where like he like pushes 2 of the snakes next together, so like it looks like there's 2 legs walking?
Yeah, I think it like helicopters around a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah, so it's more like centipede legs, where they're all like working independently.
Yes, I think they work independently. I think that makes the most well, I guess it's your animal, it's not mine, but I think that
No.
makes some sense.
I'm loving the inspiration. It takes 2 to tango, and boy,
It does.
isn't this dance brilliant? Look at you dance that pen along the page.
It is. Wow, look at that. All right. Nice. Look at his little ears. That's a contender right there if I've ever seen one.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't want to fight that thing.
I wouldn't either. I don't know where I would defend. I don't know if I would have to defend the massive claws raking me. Western Australia, thank you so much for the gift of sub to Sativa Pancake. Enjoy it. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of nice down there. You know, there's a lot going on. You're protected from all areas. Now, I will say, in the water department, I think you're a little bit screwed there.
Oh yeah, this is not a swimming beast.
No, it's not.
Although it might get around like a squid or like an octopus. It like pushes the snakes together.
Okay. Yeah, like all at once. All right, and that protects the back. Okay, all right, you're making a convincing argument there. All right.
and then it's doing like freestyle forwards with its big bear claws.
Yes. All right, so it has, I would say it has medium mobility. It's not meant for the water, but it can get around.
No. It can do like in a fight between the other animals, it can do like maybe 5 minutes in the water.
Okay.
But like it's got to get out. It's got to get out eventually.
All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. You've given us some good, because we're going to all remember that when we have this bracket at the very end where we put them up against each other.
Yeah. I think I made the best animal. I don't think I've made the winning animal.
That's humble. I like that. How very, you're speaking to. You're not just saying it's going to win. You're saying, you know what, it's practical and there might be a better one, and that's wise. That's wiser than the wombat.
I'd want to be friends with this one the most.
Okay.
Hang out with him, go get beers. Whatever you want to do.
Doesn't really get you points in the thing, but other than that, it's pretty good. But John O'Mate, this has been a very rad call. I hope that you enjoy uni, you get good grades, and I hope that you get to go to that McDonald's out in Western Australia.
Yeah, me too. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Cheers,
Thank you so much for spending your Thursday evening with us. Thank you. Rad call. Whew! Again, if anyone ever wants, if you're international and you want to talk to me via Discord, we can do that. We have the power. I did have someone call in one time. I believe it was from Australia, and they were just like, "No, I'm fronting the bill. It'll be like a $6 call, but it's worth it," and I appreciated that. But you don't have to do that. It's so good to see you all here tonight. Squirrel Guy, Gamma, Knuckles with a V, Laney Sue, Abora, outside, chain smoking, watching me. Looney Runes, thanks for getting sleepy with us. I appreciate you.
Call from
Wienertit.
Wienertit.
It's me. What up? How's it do?
It's going good, Wienertit. I saw you making a clay thing the other day.
I do that sometimes on occasion. That's one of my things for sure. I'm so happy that you saw that. You're like my freaking hero. Holy crap.
Hey.
I haven't even called Gek, okay? Gek was like the guy. That's how I got to you, yo.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah.
You filtered down.
I got Alex. Oh my God. I'm looking at the chat. I'm sorry. I'm like freaking out.
It's all good. It's just us two talking. There's no one else here. Is this your first time calling in, Wienertit?
Yes, I don't call people. I got phone anxiety real bad.
Don't worry about it. Throw your phone anxiety out the window because it's just you and I. We're just having a conversation on the ultimate animal, you know? How's your stream going? Are you still streaming? Can I get a shout out from one of the mods to Wienertit?
Yeah. I'm having a great time, and our freaking chat people in here are like the coolest people ever. After Naomio's stream, they freaking came and rated me and like made me feel so like the people that come to you are like amazing, and like holy crap, like I love every single one of them. I've been like lurking everybody like this whole time, like since Gek. Like I know so many of these people, and it's just like an amazing community. Twitch is an amazing community, and I love streaming. Phone anxiety is different from streaming. I can fucking put my face on video all day long, right? But as far as phone goes, holy shit. Thank you for helping me get exposure therapy.
Of course, that's what it's all about, you know? I, too, am not a therapist, but I do appreciate the community of people that Gek has sent to me as well. I owe him big time. But yes, always great people. I truly feel he is plucking the greatest people from all over the world and telling them, hey, Twitch isn't just about gamers, all right? It's about creatives who just want to connect over the internet, and Twitch happens to be the space that you do it. And Reddit as well. But I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you're a part of the community. Are you in the You're in the Discord.
Heck yeah, definitely.
Nice.
For a while, yeah.
Which boards do you look at in the Discord? I'm curious. There's so many of them.
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, I see like a lot of what pops up for me. Anime Club, the what is the gaming one? Gamers, chefs, man, everything was spit in each other's mouth one. That's a popular one.
I don't know what that is.
Know.
I don't even know what that is. What's in there? I mean, I see it sometimes. What's the theme?
You could probably imagine what's
all right, I gotcha.
Yeah.
There's a feet one too. There's one that's just like it's for feet pics or something. I haven't gone. I'm too scared to go in that one.
Yeah. I've just started a Discord myself, and I've figured that out rapidly. That there are ones that you don't go in.
Yeah.
So, no.
I love how my Discord is so community driven too. I like how I don't have to go in there and post a whole bunch. It makes for the community to build, and then I take ideas from it and I put it on stream, and that's the continuity of Twitch and Discord and all of those things.
Yeah. Anime Club is like its own animal. I love that. I love how it's just like seems like it's organic on its own. For example, that's amazing. It's amazing.
And that was, I believe, AK and Pigeon, and maybe it's Casey and some other people. But it's like you can do whatever you want in there. You know, it's as long as it's good and productive. I have no rule. I have no jurisdiction, and that's what I love about it. You know.
I feel like spit in each other's mouths. You know, it has its own purpose for some people, helps people get through their day, you know. I don't know.
Agreed. It's fun. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're enjoying streaming and everything. How long have you been streaming for?
I kind of like dabbled a little bit here and there, but I didn't get serious about it till relatively recently. I finished school recently, so kind of just having a little more time to do that, and also, you know, just looking for work, working on my portfolio while applying for jobs, stuff like that. Stop motion is what I do. So,
you do stop motion. Wow. That's awesome.
Yes. And 2D as well, but my focus is stop motion, but 2D is very significant to me. So when I first saw your stream, I was like, holy shit, this is like my dude. Holy crap. Yeah.
As you can see, I am still learning 2D, but I have a lot of fun with it. I have a lot of fun with it.
You're amazing. You're good. You're amazing. No,
thank you.
Your work is fantastic.
Thank you. It has a character to it. It's not perfect, but animation doesn't have to be, because it's up to you as the viewer to fill in the gaps. And it happens so fast that your brain just naturally does it.
Right. No, your style, the way that you just kind of like, I mean, and Get kind of does this too, like, you know, kind of mentioned like the flow state. I feel like you kind of just went with it, and you're like, it's good. Your stuff is really freaking good.
Thank you.
Don't be saying anything negative about the worms.
Thank you. Yes. Don't say that's what I've been saying. That is what this channel is all about. It's about realizing it's not what this channel is about, but I'm going to say it. It's about realizing your own individual talents as a creative. It is what it's about, and doing that, because once you put it out into the nether for everyone else to look at, that's when you truly feel that you are making things that other people can see. And if it's garbage, it's garbage. Who cares? Move on. Get better. It takes a million hours to master anything.
Exactly. Practice. Like, that's just part of it, you know?
Yeah. Trap Lord, I'm glad you're finding this content refreshing. Well, Wiener Tit.
Filipina, I love you too.
We are creating the ultimate animal, and we've created about 3 already. Very good contenders that we will put into the Coliseum at the very end. Do you have an idea of what kind of animal you feel is going to be the ultimate champion in this battle royale?
In fact, actually, this subject is kind of why I felt even more inclined to call. Actually, I don't know if you remember, I sent you a very crude phone. I drew on my phone really quickly an image a while back. I don't want you to say what it was, because I'm curious if it would be, if you remember what I drew on Instagram. I don't know, I sent you a DM for some other stream, but I feel like that's the ultimate animal. It's a good one, and I feel like chat would appreciate it. I feel like it has 3 elements that are critical to the ultimate animal. I don't know if you know what I'm even talking about right now.
I do remember it vaguely, but I have a horrible memory. It was through Instagram. You're going to have to refresh. You will have to refresh.
Send it again? Oh my goodness.
Tiny worm boy. And let me know what it was.
All right. All right. Well, I mean, I didn't know if you had like some way to, I didn't know if you were looking at wombats, if there was a means for you to, I can send it really quick. Again,
Yes, send it.
Yeah. It's. Hold on.
John O'May, thank you. I worked out yesterday. I worked out the biceps.
Yeah, I just saw your pants, by the way, for the first time, and holy crap.
I know, it's part of my new aesthetic. This is season 2. The season 2 look. There will be a different one for season 3.
Oh, my word. So the pants were the critical element this season?
They are, and it also helps me because I have some continuity between my streams now, and it also is nice because I only have to wash these once a week, and I can just throw on these delicious pants.
Oh, my goodness. They look pretty freaking delicious. That would be the word I would also use.
Thank you.
That's a good word.
I know. I hope someday maybe I will wear booty shorts, but that's for another time, Wiener Tit.
Season 20 or something.
That's season 20 stuff. That is season 20 stuff. All right, I do have my phone here. I'm going to check it. I'm going to see it. You resent it to me? It looks like... All right, I see it. You sent the photo.
Secretive. I just feel like... I just know what the ultimate animal is in my heart, and it's that.
Oh, I do remember this. The reason I don't remember it as much is just because...
No. You're a busy worm.
I'm a busy worm. I'm a busy worm. Exactly. I'm worming it. I'm trying to I'm trying to be early to avoid the bird, you know?
Makes sense.
All right. So, do you want to add any other elements? There's only 2 elements that I see to this, really.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I figured like the stone part, I don't want to explain too much, might have been like a third element. Like there's 2 elements that I wrote down, and then there's the center element. Should I add another element? I don't know. I'm being so vague.
What the bottom element is not an animal.
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, all right. Okay, fine.
It is it is not organic. It needs to be 2 of these
okay, all right, organic. Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
All right. Can I what is like an animal that would resemble this non-animal thing? I'm trying to think.
I don't know, but I can't start drawing until I have it. I need to know the third element.
An elephant. Okay, an elephant trunk. An elephant trunk.
An elephant trunk. Wow. All right. This is going to be great.
Shit.
This is going to... Yeah, the shit is right. The thing is, it's good either way. I like it. And I get to draw some nice anatomy, which I always love. Let's get some muscular legs.
Oh, my word.
There it is.
I've been needing to see this. It needs to be born anyway, so I figured why not call in for the ultimate animal.
No, I definitely call in for ultimate animal. This is good. This is very good. And I botched that part, but that's okay. All right. So now we got I'm excited for this. All right. So it's all right. Now, what gives any of this an advantage?
Oh my word, I didn't know that's where you're going to put the trunk.
You said that. You said elephant trunk. Where else would it go?
On the bottom.
That's... It... How? It looks like a giant anteater now.
This didn't go how I expected, but I'm not complaining whatsoever.
I'll draw the bidet. It's not part of it, though.
You said the magic word.
I did say the magic. I have to say it once per stream.
All right, you're right. No, that was what I initially was trying to think of, was what animal resembles a bidet the most, and for some reason, elephant trunk came to mind.
It makes sense. It checks out. So what is this statue called? The Thinker?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, I believe that's correct.
It was Dat Rat as the Thinker or the mind person. I have no idea.
The mind person.
And
definitely the mind person.
And then it was on a bidet. This is good, though. I really like this. I think it's kind of... Let's see if I can... It's pretty good.
that animal is plotting.
There we go. We'll add some. There's muscles. That's what's really gonna do it on this one. It's very muscular.
Ooh.
Nice. And it does. It has an elephant trunk. Very nice. Hey, Rick is to the Rex. Wow, Ricky baby, how you doing? It's been a minute. Welcome, Ricky. It's like having a celebrity in here. I love it. Well, Wiener Tit, list some advantages, some disadvantages. Why do you think this is going to be the ultimate warrior animal?
I mean, now that I'm seeing in its final state, in its final form, in its purest form, I mean, I'm horrified. But, the trunk just, oh man. I just feel like he's got something going on in his head. He's thinking.
Yes.
Someone in chat said the stinker. I just feel like, as we evolved as humans, we became kind of like, the most dangerous animals on the planet,
we
right?
are.
And like he's thinking a little too hard for my comfort. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's a little too intelligent. Like kind of. I feel like that's dangerous.
And we're the only animal that can set off the lunk alarm at Planet Fitness, and that's intimidating. Okay, that is a badge that we all wear with great honor. It's athletic, very athletic. A lot of maneuverability. I feel. A clean hiney hole, which is going to give you an edge all the time. You are performing at peak hygiene performance. Dat rat is a wild card. You can never know what to expect from that rat mind. Smooth brain, but nice and creased at the same time. And then I feel like the trunk, you can suck and guzzle water from afar, and spit it out into people's face. And hold it, hold it in the trunk and then sneeze it out and like pocket sand,
Pocket sand, yeah.
Yeah. Edging. Limber. Suck. Exactly.
Perfect.
Wow. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
I'm in love with it. No. Another freaking quality Moneyworms piece.
This is. It's not.
I'm in love.
So have you seen any of the other animals?
I have. I don't even know where to start. They're all, all the ones that were, the snake-like wombat creature.
Yeah.
Wombats are terrifying. Any kind of Australian creature, definitely terrifying. So I think that was definitely my favorite for sure.
Yes.
Aside from the stinker, of course, but yeah.
So what I will say is you're a little weak in the sky area because we as humans cannot fly, which is arguably the best plane of existence, physical plane. But that's okay. Maybe you don't need flight here,
Right? That's fair. That's
and no one's gone a flying route. If so far everyone is confined to either the ground or somewhat water,
True. Water is essential. Water, pocket sand.
Water and
essential
pocket
ingredients
sand.
to life.
And you can suck the water through your nose. That's what that's for. A trunk. And comfort. I'd like to think that it can caress. It can go around and constrict and grab things that you can't grab with your hands.
There's a lot of things the trunk could do, I imagine.
There's a lot of positives to this. There's definitely is. There definitely is.
Yes. I agree. I'm feeling it. I love this piece. This is my ultimate animal, and I'm so grateful right now.
It is an ultimate animal.
What are you doing? Holy crap.
Listen, it's a drawing, and I'm allowed to caress the backside of this delicious being. But anyways, this has been a very rad call. Wiener Tit, thank you so much for calling in. I've had 2 first-time callers tonight. That makes me incredibly happy. I'm so glad that you're a member of the community, and I would love to see some of your stop motion sometime. This has been a very rad call. This will be a very good contender.
Yes, thank you so much. Rad call. Have a good night.
Call. Why is this timer still going off? I turned this timer off days ago. I don't need to be plugging and shilling this anymore. Whoops! We skipped ahead. Hold on. We skipped ahead like an hour in this playlist. Let me see if I can real quick hot route this thing. It's obnoxious. Timers. Oh, it's still on. I'm a dingus. Let's just get rid of it. There you go. Get out of here. Get out of here too. There you go. All right, beautiful. Now it's gone forever. Hot route. Fods, baby. Fods, how's it going? I miss you, Fods. I never got to do that Minecraft thing. I bought the game twice. I bought the game fucking twice, and I never even got to play it.
Call from
Devin.
Devin!
Moneyworms.
How are you doing, Devin?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. A lot of people have some really good ideas for which animal is going to be the ultimate contender.
Totally. Yeah, I have lots of animal opinions. I love all the ones that have been made tonight.
You've had time to think about them too. You have some hindsight.
I did have a lot of time to think about it. I was debating between so many, but I do like the one I came up with.
Oh, so you're like, I'm proud of what I came up with. Nice. Now I will say,
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, keep going.
Well, I was just going to say that it is all equal and fair. You cannot create things that are specifically meant to counter another animal. It's all equal at this point. So I don't want anyone to feel like I should wait until the very end because I'm going to create the ultimate animal. You should do that at the onset. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You're like, I've already done that. You don't have to worry about me, Moneyworms.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't make this animal to specifically counter anything there. I don't think it'll win, but I'm like,
you never know.
Cute. I think it's fun.
You never know, because Bidet Rat might win. You have no idea.
Bidet Rat has telepathy. They have the power to lift shit with their mind. Like, I don't think that rat's beatable.
I don't know. We'll have to see. It is going to be chosen by all of you, too, and not by me. We are going to put it up to a vote. Rickus of the Ricks, baby. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Bruised Fruit. Still Bloom, baby. Ricky, it's so good to have you in here. So, Devin, you know a lot about animals. I know that. I've seen your Twitter. It's a lot of very, very intense scientific words. I scrolled through it. I understood none of it, but I liked it. It made me feel smart.
It's a lot of marine biology and evolutionary biology. Just because those are what I'm interested in. I don't know. None of my friends are into it either, and I know that they follow me and they get that shit on their timeline and they're like, what is any of this? What is any of this?
Listen, social media it's all about stuff that you like. Just pump it out there. I took a picture of peanut butter and jelly the other day, and it was beautiful. Cheese. It looked good, and cheese. My favorite part is someone thought that they were pineapple pieces, and I did not correct them because it made me feel better about myself. It made me feel like, yes, I am somewhat healthy, but no, it was cheese.
Fair. Hey, cheese isn't bad for you.
It's not. It's not bad for you. Agreed.
It's not. Not at all.
Someone said that cheese has natural teeth cleaning properties too, which is great because I usually brush my teeth and then at 2 a.m. I need to have some cheese, so I don't feel bad about it.
Hey, I need you to know that a couple months ago, I think you were joking around that you said when you brush your teeth, you just let the toothpaste just drip down your arm and you shower after. I need you to know that every single time I brush my teeth, that pops into my head and it's disgusting. I hate it. I hate it so much, but it literally haunts me.
Devin, I'm telling you, It's like I've never brushed my teeth before. Every time I go to brush my teeth, I just let it ride. It goes all the way down. I have to do it in private. I can't have anyone watch me do it anymore because so many people have said, you brush your teeth like a psychopath. And I didn't know that at the time. It's like when I realized you're not supposed to stand up and wipe when I was 20 years old and I had to hot route and start wiping sitting down, Devin.
I mean, whatever works for you, but that's also literally the most horrifying fact that I know.
Yeah. Listen, they're just quirks. They're good quirks, and I like what you said. Whatever works for you. If it works, it works. If I want to just let all the foam fall out all over the floor and slap the wet, cold tile like a pancake, and then I take my sock and I just rub it against it until it goes away. If I want to do that, I can do that.
Moneyworms, this is the worst thing you have ever put on the internet.
Oh, Ricky baby, thank you so much for getting this up. I appreciate you. Welcome back, Ricky. I love you. I miss you. Liquid Sloth, can you draw my ex-girlfriend? She is the ultimate animal. See, now that's interesting. Now that's content, you know. Now we're getting dicey up in here. Slaughterbar Fasty, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. I want to hear this, Devin. I know you've got some good science behind why you're picking what you pick, too. How many animals is it?
It's 2.
It's 2!
Yeah.
Ooh. You're like, I only need 2. I don't need 3. I don't need 4. I just need 2 components to this.
No, only 2. Only 2.
And extinct animals are clearly on the menu because we did do a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I know that you're a big dinosaur person as well.
They are on the table, but extinct animals are extinct for a reason. They did not adapt well to the environment. So I do not think that any extinct animal would be a winner.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, all right. That's smart. I didn't think about it like that. I just think that dinosaurs are badass, and I used to battle them as a child. With each, I would take them and I would smash them against each other and make machine gun sounds. And then,
God.
You know, that's a whole nother story. Do you want to talk about how I brush my teeth again?
No, I think I'm good. I think we can move on to the animal.
And sometimes when I'm doing it, it's nice and late. It's nice and late at night, and I'm extra lazy, and I brush longer than normal, and it just goes all the way down to the nub of my elbow, and just drips, just big chunks of it fall anywhere. I don't even know where it goes.
You know, not everything needs to be said.
That's true. That's another good. You're so wise. All right, what are these 2 animals that you want me to combine into to be the ultimate animal warrior?
So first off, there's been a severe lack of birds.
Yes.
Birds are the best fucking type of animal. I can't think of the word. Birds are the best, first off. So the main component of this animal is a secretary bird. Secretary birds are these not giant, they're like kind of tall, like stilt walking looking birds with these very long, very thin legs so that they can kick snakes to death in order to not get bitten and injected with snake venom. They kick snakes for food.
Okay. Okay. Can they fly?
Yeah, they can fly. I mean, they're not like... Yeah, they can fly. They can fly in the same way that, like, flamingos can fly, like, kind of, but they're not, like, known for their flight. They don't fly very high.
Well, hey, here's the thing. You still, out of all these creatures, have the most sky domination, even if you can fly a little bit at this point. So it's looking good. It's looking good.
Yeah. And then the animal it's combined with is a hammerhead shark. So it has that big hammer, that big wide eye area in order to get 360 vision, which hammerheads have. So they can see all around them, behind and in front of them, because of the way that their eyes are situated on the side of their head. And they have super great electromagnetic reception in water because of all of their ampullae of Lorenzini on their head. And they're just generally fucking cool.
What was that word? It sounded like you said something big ziti.
Ampullae, like ampullae of Lorenzini. Lorenzini. Lorenzini.
Is that named after, was there a person, the person who discovered it was like John Lorenzini?
I don't actually know. I'm Googling. But yeah, they're just little electromagnetic receptors
Okay.
in sharks.
All right. You have thought this one out. You're like, I've covered
I have thought
land,
this one out.
air, and sea. And
Yeah.
it breathes, I'm assuming it does, but it also has gills. And it's a bird, so it's kind of a dinosaur. And sharks are dinosaurs.
Kinda, yeah.
And they're dinosaurs that exist now. They have gotten past the initial hump of the comet.
They sure have.
Lauren Ziti.
Zini.
Lauren Ziti added me on LinkedIn. Lauren Ziti added me on LinkedIn. Hey, Lauren Ziti wants you to connect on LinkedIn.
I would add her.
I would too, and I'd say, hey, do you know you're named after receptors on a shark? And then immediately get unconnected with Lauren Ziti.
I love that.
I do too. Ampule of Lorenzini. There it is. Wow, Lawrence City. All right, so I got to look up this. What is it? Secretary bird?
Secretary bird. Think like
Whoa!
a flamingo, but with really cute eyelashes.
It does. It looks like one of my aunts, to be quite honest.
I love that. Secretary birds are like that cool aunt.
Yes.
They're like that cool aunt with the lashes. She has no kids, tons
Yes.
of money.
Yes.
Like, gives the best gift.
Yes.
Sneaks your 15-year-old self like a shot. Like, she's great. We love her.
Yes. I was thinking the same thing. It is very cool ant energy. And they look like they have pretty big claw feet.
Oh, yeah. They're massive. I mean, they kill snakes. They're meant to be so long that the snakes can't bite them and inject venom.
Wow.
I recommend everyone here to look up Secretary Bird stomping a snake. It's fun. It's very fun to watch.
And they do. They're kind of muscular legs, too. Very appealing bird. Definitely.
They're cute. They're super cute.
I love it. All right. We're getting this thing all drawn up here. Secretary Bird, and then we got wings. And the wings are pretty, they're formidable wings.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'm thinking just like head of a shark, hammerhead shark.
Oh, I like that.
Maybe beak if you want. Doesn't need a beak, but you could have put one. That's up to you. I'll leave that up to you.
Ooh, the beak. Wow, it's a good color too. Their eyes are like orange. The beak is yellow, and then it turns into white. These birds were intelligently designed, in my opinion.
They're so cute. They were really intelligently designed. Like, natural selection really did them well.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love that they have like bright red eyeshadow.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I do a lot of eyeshadow inspired by Secretary Bird.
I can see that. It looks like It looks like something I would see that inspires like makeup. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're super stunning. They're my favorite animal, if you couldn't tell.
I can see. You're like, I'm putting my favorite animal into the mix, into this gladiatorial mix.
Oh my god, those eyes are so cute.
They have to be able to see everything,
Love it.
Wow, that's pretty good. I like this.
That's so stunning. I love it.
And we'll add some just like real, muscular neck stuff going on.
Yes.
I'd like to think there's some sort of like tumbleweed kind of thing here, and maybe there's some stuff in the background. All right, there's a tree. There's a couple trees. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it.
So you have flight.
It's perfect.
You can swim. I mean, it knows. I don't. Yeah, the wings can. Birds swim sometimes.
Yeah, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah. Christian Peralta, how you doing, baby? It's good to see you. I think it's going to be fine.
I prefer to swim, but I think it would be fine in the water.
I think this is a good contender.
I think it looks so funny.
Now, what do you think? Who you think wins between the secretary bird and the turkey vulture?
Oh, secretary bird, hands down. Turkey vultures aren't very big, and they also are scavengers. Whereas secretary birds are straight hunters. They're straight predators. Like, a secretary bird would fucking body a turkey vulture.
Okay, all right. That's all. You're making a very convincing argument. They very are. It is an instant background. That's what I call an instant background. It's good. It's quick. You got to be quick. Well, Fairy Devin, this is a very good contender for the Coliseum of Ultimate Animals.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for calling in. This has been a very rad call. We'll see how your animal does at the end.
Hell yeah. See ya.
Rad call. Secretary bird, hammerhead shark. See, some people definitely are thinking ahead and saying, and then some people on the spot are like, that, because it makes sense. Like, I like it, because you never know. Some people are rolling the dice. Some people are very calculated. It speaks to you as an animal, as an ultimate animal as well.
Call from
Squirrel.
Squirrel!
Hello, how is it?
It's going good, Squirrel.
It's good. Had to come in here and represent.
Yeah, an animal of sorts. And do you think squirrel will be included?
I think it has to be, if we're really thinking about it.
They're good. They hoard nuts. They steal bird seed. They're weak, but that's okay.
But the way I think about it is they're agile. We've got land covered. We've got air covered. We got to have a master of the trees. We got somebody who can just hide in the woodwork out there.
Yes. Yes, that's true. I didn't think about that. You didn't think about all these animals are big and intimidating. Now you've introduced an animal into the mix that is small and it can hide in trees. It cannot swim or fly, but it can hide in trees and store nuts.
Exactly.
Maybe you're playing
That's
the
right.
long game. Maybe you're playing the hibernation game. Maybe you're playing the long con, of just storing nuts and waiting it out. That's perfectly acceptable.
Make it a 1v1. Wait till everybody else is either gone or tired themselves out and just, go ham. Wait till it's all done.
That's what I used to do in Fortnite. I'd let everyone battle and use all their materials, and I would try to win at the very end, and it didn't happen that often. That was my strategy.
I'd only played that game when it first came out. I did the same exact thing. I'd find one of the little outhouses or houses,
Yep.
something like that, just sit in there until the very end. And then when I saw it was one person left, all right, I'm gonna come out there
Yep.
with my one gun and just hope for the best.
I was a Geek Peak, exactly, the tree hider, a very crucial part of the Ultimate Animal Challenge. I used to be what they call a weapons gatherer and materials gatherer. I would just gather all the things and get dumpstered by a 12-year-old, and they would just take all my stuff, and I would play 50 minutes on a game where I didn't fire a single shot, and I would get mad at the game, and that's why I don't play it anymore.
No, I loved it when I was late to do it, but I got my wisdom teeth out when Fortnite came out, so I was just over there on Hydros, just playing Fortnite, losing every game, but just loving every moment of it.
I know. It's a good wisdom teeth game, because you wake up a couple times and you fall asleep and you're on medications, and then you're like, did I even play Fortnite? And you start questioning your reality, and then you go and you write a book about how capitalism isn't the way.
That's exactly what I did. It got published. It's out there, and if anybody's trying to find it, it is Capitalism is Not the Way by the Squirrel Guy. Just go out there and look for it on Amazon.
It's honestly like if I saw that, I'd be like, oh, it's another one of these books, and look at the author. It wouldn't even faze me at this point. There's so many books that are anti-capitalism, same title and the same kind of author, same kind of energy. I love it. I love it, Squirrel Guy.
The amount of care I have. The sad part is I was a finance, economics, all that, but the amount of care I have towards politics and economics is nearing zero. Every day gets closer.
It's called nihilism, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? It helps you budget your time better, okay?
I agree. Focus on the things that really matter, like drawing hammerhead birds.
Drawn hammerhead birds, exactly. It's good, squirrel guys. So you got a squirrel. You got a squirrel, and there's you can add some other animals to this if you choose. Is it body of a squirrel? Is it mind of a squirrel? Is it tail of a squirrel? Is it just nut-seeking capabilities? What is it? Elaborate.
I've had a lot of time to think about this. So
Good.
I think we gotta get the body of the squirrel because we gotta get the agility in there. Everybody else had these big, bulky animals. We gotta have some agility in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we gotta have a little intelligence in there to kind of use it, kind of get like the hiding spots right. I think we need a head of a dolphin. Dolphins, from what I know nothing about animals, but I think they're one of the smarter animals out there.
They are.
Plus, I think that gives me some water capabilities, but
Yep.
I have to make a quick getaway.
And they have they have the ability to suck air from the top of their head, which it's their nose, believe it or not.
The blowhole thing is a nose? I had no fucking idea about that.
Yeah. It's like the equivalent
No
of a
idea.
nose.
No
Dolphins do cocaine. Like this.
Just pour it on top of their head, they roll around in it back.
Yeah. Someone's going to correct me. Someone here knows more about dolphins than I do. I'm pretty sure it is their nose or the equivalent of.
Chat, how do dolphins do cocaine? I need somebody to answer.
Yeah. How do dolphins do cocaine? I know nothing about blowholes. Fairy Devin, come on. You're our resident biologist, ecologist, and ophthalmologist. And thank you for making sure my vision is so good. Secretary. How do we interpret the secretary bird incorrectly? Interesting that you're looking deeper. How? It looks great.
It looks
Dolphins
fantastic.
and coke
I hope
usage.
mine turns out half as good as this one.
Oh, it's going to be great. You already have head of a dolphin. And what else? What else? What else?
All right, so we got the body of the squirrel, we got a head of a dolphin, and I think we need a little bit of like... squirrels are already good enough at hiding, but I think if we get out there, we need almost like a distraction, a diversion. I think we need the ass of a corgi. This thing's to be cheeked up on a Thursday night.
Okay, cheeked up corgi. Corgi. Sploot. The ability to sploot. It's when the corgis put their legs out, like flat. So nice and low and flat. There is a prairie scenario in this that they will be unseen.
This is perfect, yes. This is exactly it. We are getting the ass of a corgi, the body of a squirrel, the head of a dolphin, and it will be unseen in the drawing, but it's going to have a cloaca on the inside, too.
Ooh, a cloaca. The ability of a cloaca, the ability of... There's a lot of components to this. This is aquatic. It can't fly, but that's okay. Body of a goddess, exactly. Splooting, cloaca, squirting dolphin. Exactly, man, exactly. Put that on my gravestone,
right.
please. Moneyworms was a splooting, cloaca, squirting dolphin. And then on the back of my grave, it's just going to be a recipe for really, really good liquor pie, you know?
It's perfect, or just like put like an edible recipe, your favorite can of butter on the back of it.
Exactly, and everyone's going to be like, this person lived. This person truly... Not all men truly die. All men die, but not all men truly live, you know? That's another quote, but it's not as good as the other ones. And I agree. Who needs two holes? You just need one where everything goes in and out. A cloaca energy. You don't need anything else.
It's an efficiency thing. I mean, like, if you're on the run, you're a squirrel, you got to get out there. You don't have time to do both. You just got to get in there, get it done, and get out.
There's more. You got to think of where dirt is going to get into, too. When you only have one, that's just one hole for dirt to get into.
That's right. No UTIs over here, just whatever the cloaca equivalent is.
Your animal is the only animal that will not be getting a yeast infection.
100%. Honestly, I think that's the only thing it needs right there. As long as it can wait every other animal out until they get a yeast infection, then it's already won.
I agree. And this dolphin is going to be nice and fun to draw. I can't wait to draw this dolphin. We're drawing the dolphin.
It's got a little bit of a Jinjo look to it currently in the shaping, but like Jinjo with teeth.
It does. It's a dolphin.
You're right. It's rounder than a Jinjo. I agree. You got it. We got the blowhole now. I might be a little bit behind in my stream.
It's just a little bit. It has such realistic eyes. That's what I love about this. And then you said
Back of the eyes.
Body of a squirrel.
body of the squirrel, the little bags on his eyes show that obviously he hasn't like slept in a while, just kind of waiting everyone out, just keeping an eye on everyone.
All right, and then, yes, we will have these little tiny squirrel feet. And then you said the ass of a corgi.
That's right. Gotta make sure there's a squirrel tail above the ass, but yes.
Oh, it's got the squirrel tail. I was going to give it a corgi tail. Okay. Yeah, there's a definitive corgi tail with the anus. This is pretty good. We'll give him
This is one of those animals you see.
a little walnut.
You
What were you
would
gonna
see
say?
the
This is
back
one
of
of
this
the
animal,
animals
you'd
that-
say it's adorable. The front of this animal, completely intimidating.
Yeah.
This is something you see like in the alleys of New York or something.
Yeah. I don't know how far this one's going to make it. I have no idea. We'll have to leave it to the people to decide. We will.
We got a little acorn in there. This is perfect. He's hoarding.
Nice. Wow.
I think we're giving them scenery too, because the secretary bird had the tumbleweeds in the back. It had its own environment. This one has looked like a little bit like oak trees or something back there. It's got its own environment. So like they each have a spot where they obviously have their highest strengths that they're starting out in.
Yes, that's true. They can retreat back to their natural habitats, which for this is apparently just a couple of acorns on the ground. It's nice. It's nice. It's a sunny day though. It's a nice and sunny day.
Swirl sun, perfect.
Overcast. Wow.
Was a nice sunny day, and now it's overcast. Good.
Nice sunny overcast kind of day. Smiley Nolan, how you doing?
All I
So-
want to know is what kind of... I need to hear your best impression of the noise this animal makes, because I'm looking at it and I'm imagining squirrel noises, but also like the dolphin chirping noise. I just can't even put it together. I need your best impression of the noise this animal makes.
I think it can speak. I think
What
it's kind of
language?
like,
Is it English?
hey, come over here. I got these nuts over here. Hey, I got something to show you.
I think it just got another... That just gave it another bonus, didn't it? It can speak. It can communicate with humans.
Yeah,
it can
it's got
form
dolphin.
armadas and stuff.
It has echolocation, and it has the ability to communicate. It has the ability to con people. It's playing the long con game, the long con nut game.
I honestly had the most faith in this animal. I've seen all these other animals, and there were some that were intimidating. Fucking snake legs out there. We had a bird with legs that can kill snakes, but this one out here, this one's the one I'm rooting for.
It is. And naturally, it is your champion. This is who you chose to represent the ultimate animal for you. Squirrel
I
guy.
have no regrets. This is perfect.
It's pretty good. It's got, we'll see. We'll have to see what people think. I think it can go pretty far. Can it go all the way? We'll have to see, the squirrel guy.
If it does, I think it deserves to be tattooed onto my body. That's all I know.
Please do not get... I do not want that on my conscience. I cannot have that on my conscience right now, to have this appear on someone forever.
I'll get somewhere where only people that matter to me will see. It'll be like on my ass or something, and then it'll be a story. It'll be a conversation starter.
You'll be like, well, it was for this ultimate kind of animal thing on the internet with Moneyworms, and people will be like, all right, Squirrel has officially gone off the deep end. But don't let anyone yuck your yums. If you want this, you want it. You want it, have it.
Only if it's a winner, man. Only if it's a winner.
Only if it's the winner. Wow. Now everyone's going to be like, wow, let's now we have to make it win so that the squirrel guy, legally binding over the internet law, has to have this tattooed on squirrel guy's ass.
My girlfriend will be very happy to hear about this. I will let her know immediately after if it wins.
It's a good story, at least. And then you can be like, hey, this is the winner of the ultimate animal from 11/18/2021.
You tell the story and all about how you hype it up. If you just make it out like, oh, it's just a stream on the internet, I got this tattoo for it. No, you gotta hype it up like, we were out there. It was a fucking gladiatorial combat.
Yes.
Animal against animal, and this one came out supreme.
It was a battle royale of sorts. Blood everywhere, throats ripped out. And this dolphin, squirrel, corgi just waited it out and struck when the time was right.
Exactly. You get it.
It's, some people play an offensive game, some people play a defensive game. I was expecting to see some turtling going on, but you know what? You were playing the hide and wait, the hide and seek kind of eat your nuts, let it all blow over kind of thing, and that could be the merits of the ultimate animal. Who knows?
I have to believe that it is, because these other animals, I think it's going to be a very quick brawl. We got snake legs out there, like I said. We got fucking hammerhead sharks. We got... What else we had there? We had the stinker. I think it's going to be a quick brawl. I think there's going to be a lot of carnage in the beginning, and I think that it's going to be a very short wait to watch what happens.
Yes, agreed. Well, we'll have to see what happens, the squirrel guy, but I appreciate this rad call, and thank you for gracing us with this abomination of sorts.
Well, I can only root for it now. Much love to you, much love to the chat, and have a good rest of the night.
You too, rad call. Thanks for chilling with us. Smiley, rad call. Smiley, you have 2 corgis. Do they look like this? If you haven't already, everyone, go check me out. Go shoot me a follow on Instagram. That would make me very happy. That is where I will one day do commerce and give you updates. That is my main platform. The Discord is deep in the trenches, but Instagram will give me the widest net, and I would appreciate if you would go and check out my shit there. Lux Maggot, how you doing?
Call from
James.
James!
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We will not talk
ladies
about
and
human cheese tonight, I promise.
I mean, I'm gonna want an update on when you're actually sending me mine at some point. So.
When I make it, I haven't made it yet. It's still brewing.
Okay, I get it. It takes a while.
It does. It doesn't happen overnight, It takes years sometimes.
Years. Oh man, that's a quality cheese.
It is, but you think about it. Cheese ages. If I gave it to you, if I didn't give it proper time to brew, then it wouldn't be a true cheese exchange between 2 individuals.
That's true.
I am doing
You gotta
fab
put
and
the
sassy,
time
thank
in.
you. But, how was the deli, or the dairy section?
Right now it's kind of a shit show, honestly, because, I mean, the holidays are coming up, and when you think about it, like, you get a lot of dairy.
That's true.
And also, we have to put all of the Thanksgiving turkeys in the same walk-in.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for all of us that will be buying a butterball bird?
Like tips on turkeys?
Yeah, just general grocery knowledge for us in these upcoming holiday seasons.
Organic doesn't really matter.
Okay.
They say it does, but it's like mostly just a selling point.
True, I've heard that as well. Which is a shame, because I just started buying organic eggs, and I thought that I was doing a service to my health, but I feel like it's just a marketing technique. Forget me to spend $3 more.
I mean,
George,
pretty
how you
much. Yeah. And to charge people for the certification.
Oh, you got to be certified, organic certified.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a lot of farms around here that, like, basically are organic, but they can't pay to get certified, so they just have to say, like, no GMO or whatever.
Okay. Based every 20 minutes.
Arbitrary.
Okay. Is there a good holiday cheese that I should look out this year? Like a new addition to the cheese hierarchy?
To the cheese. I mean, I feel like Christmas doesn't get spicy enough, so like any kind of like pepper jack or like jalapeno jack, something like that. What's a good soft cheese that has like peppers in it.
I'm not sure. I'm staring at my ceiling. There's about 20 ladybugs. I have an infestation, I believe. But here's the thing. You're right. The holidays aren't spice up your holidays this year with a nice pepper jack cheese. Brought to you by James and Moneyworms.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's not every day that I get to ask somebody. I don't know a whole lot of people that work in the industry that I can ask these things about. And I always feel like at my own grocery stores, I never ask enough questions.
That's fair. It is kind of weird to work at one because, like, you don't usually think of food like in that way, like coming in a weird truck at 6 a.m. on a giant pallet with 200 other things, and then someone just like shoving it around the shelves and everything.
That's true.
There's
I
a lot of
never think
mold
about
in
that.
grocery
I have
stores.
not once ever thought about that, James.
Right? It's weird. It's
But-
weird.
Now it's all I think about in this moment. How many trucks come in?
It depends on the day. Our busiest day is probably Friday, and we get like 7. I want to say like 7. But we have like a lot of local shit that has to go through like smaller distribution companies, or just like send a guy to deliver.
Riveting stuff. Almost as riveting as the ultimate animal. That you will be creating tonight, James. Have you had some time to think about the ultimate animal?
I've had a little time. And, you know, I'm going kind of the opposite of this last guy's approach. I'm
Okay.
going full bronze, very little brain.
Ooh, you're going full offense. A full offense, little brain. I like that, because here's the thing. The animalistic nature to just go batshit crazy is sometimes what wins in the animal kingdom.
Exactly. You can't stop to pause and think if you're making a stupid decision or rushing into things. You're just gonna fucking try to beat the shit out of everything.
You're just going to look like a squirrel with the head of a dolphin.
Yeah.
So
But,
what have you thought about? What's the base? What are we working with? What are you thinking tonight?
So for the base, we're gonna do horse legs, but
Okay.
like centaur style.
Centaur style. Okay, I understand that. That's a good way to put it. Very nice.
Yeah, and then working our way up the arms, we're gonna do like tiger arms and like
Ah.
tiger chest or whatever.
Okay.
'Cause you got those fucking claws.
Very strong and fast and cat-like. I like it. Reflexes. 9 lives. Well, 3 lives, 'cause it's a
Exactly.
third. Okay.
That's fair. That's still good. 3 lives is still better than 1.
True.
And then for the head, it's gonna be an alligator.
Ah, wow. All right. This is some metal shit right here. This is you did have some time to think about this. All right. Very nice. Now, why the alligator head and not, say, a crocodile head?
I think alligators are bigger and stronger. I'm not sure.
You're
But
wrong.
I think that's true.
No, that's wrong.
Is that wrong?
It is wrong.
Shit.
But it's
Well,
okay.
I mean, I gotta commit now.
You do have to
Said
commit
alligator.
now. You do have to commit now, and I hate drawing horses. I'm not good at it.
No, that looks great so far.
I didn't mean to
Just
say that,
walk
so
on 4 drums.
I'm pretty sure that saltwater crocodiles are bigger, but it's okay. They're both big as hell, and crocodiles have
Oh,
a
yeah.
different bite pattern. What am I doing here? They have a different bite pattern. They look like they're wearing little shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, look at this amazing horse.
It's very majestic.
Yes. And we will
Oh,
have
I love the tail.
the tiger claws here. This is good. This is like a Mortal Kombat character, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. I would watch like a cheesy practical effect version of this in a movie somewhere.
I definitely would. Alright, it ends here because the bottom half is horse. And then you have... We'll do alligator head going this way.
Just a big, dumb, mean mousetrap up there.
Wow, this is some good perspective. This is a good drawing. This is blessed. Blessed, blessed, blessed.
Absolutely.
Very nice. Wow. And they got little tiny ears. No one knows that. No one remembers that. We'll give them little eyebrows up here.
Eyebrows are always better.
That's all brawn. That's all. That's like 900 pounds minimum of just probably 1,200 pounds of just Angus beef, tiger animosity.
Beautiful. Well, yeah, that's true. That's like 3 of the angriest animals too, isn't it? I didn't even think of that.
It is, and this is the first kind of aquatic animal, I guess.
Sure. No, yeah, it's got the alligator brain, so it can just like teach the rest of its body to swim, you know?
Yeah, and it's got these little... It's standing on these little tiny lily pads over here, you know?
Yeah, because it's still got the elegance of a horse.
It
so
does.
It can balance on those.
Yes, look at that. Wagyu. It is.
I love him.
This is pretty... How do you think... Like, do you think that it... Because I feel like a tiger can clamp on with its arms, and then the bite force of an alligator could rip something's head off, and it's fast.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Ooh, this is
I
good.
feel like this thing, if it wanted to, could just like swoop in like a bird, but with its mouth, and then like keep running, and like that would probably take your head off too, right?
Definitely, and
how fast can horses get? Like 65 miles per hour or something?
Oh, at least 150, 160 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. And an alligator does something called a death roll, which when it clamps down, it like spins around a bunch to rip off extremities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a finishing move. I'm not sure how a horse body would do that, but you know, this guy will find a way.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that it's like mobility of horse, strength and tenacity of tiger, and then it just has, a very intimidating head as well.
Yeah. It might win just through forfeit because no matter what I was, like I'm probably going to be smarter than it, but I'm also definitely just going to run away. Just looking at it.
That's true, but what every animal... This is a true fight to the death. There is no retreating, only hiding. You can hide out and see if you can survive longer, but at some point, this is the ultimate animal face-off. You know?
Oh, damn. Yeah. You're right.
Wow. This is something truly special. And it's a mammal, so it will produce milk.
That's true.
Yeah.
But is it tiger milk or horse milk?
That's a good question. I feel like it's got to be horse milk. I feel like the components Do horses have milk? Horses have milk.
Oh yeah, horses have milk.
It's on the underside, right?
I think it's kind of like a goat, yeah. Like
So it'd
the
be horse
gross
milk.
Tiny udders.
It would be horse. Although tiger milk sounds. That sounds like something I would. Is that? That sounds like. Do you carry that at your store? Tiger milk?
We do not, but we probably should.
I would pay top dollar to try some tiger milk just to tell people I've had milk of the tiger.
100%. 100%. Yeah. It's honestly a bummer because like it's easier to find like cheese or yogurt or whatever with exotic milks than it is just the milk. Like I don't want buffalo milk yogurt. I want to just try a little bit of it, you know?
That's
Just
true.
give me a pint of that.
I never thought. And boy, you're right. You don't hear about horse milk. Like you can't get horse milk, but horse cheese maybe. You're right. I want to taste it in its pure form, unadulterated.
Exactly.
I want to taste the whole horse milk, the milk of the horse. I need it. I need to drink it.
Thank you. Exactly. Exactly.
It will make me strong. I feel like I will have a bond with nature afterwards.
For sure. For sure.
Well,
Spirit of the stallion.
the spirit of stallion. I
Or
love
the
that.
mare, I guess.
The spirit of the mare, yes. And I will be able to run as fast and grow up nice and strong. Well, James, this is very intimidating, and it terrifies me.
Thank you.
But it was calculated. It makes sense. And for that, I think that it will do very well in the ultimate animal bonanza.
Yes.
Rad call. Thank you so much for calling in.
Hail Satan, baby.
Hail Satan, baby. The Jinjos are here. We're going to take the last 10 minutes of the stream. We're going to stop drawing in calls at 11:45. And then we will do the final battle between all of these.
Call from
Who is this?
I don't know why I continuously get like quieter whenever I try to say my name.
Oh, it's Christian Peralta. Yeah, I was about to say I didn't hear it as well. It was seductive.
I know. It was very low, sensual.
Speaking of sensual, check out these pants.
I know. Wait, hold on. I mean, typically you got a great fit on anyways, but hold on, let me see this thing. Ooh. Those are some beautiful pants. Those are beautiful pants.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What do you think of this big old bag of bones?
Honestly, I think it's good, but I think I can top it.
Wow, Infinite Voice, how you doing? It's good to see you. You think you can top this? How the fuck are you gonna top this?
Okay, so hear me out. So, like, the body of a black bear.
Okay, smaller than a grizzly. Already good start.
The head of a great white shark.
Okay, all right. I like how this is gonna look good. I like this.
And the courage and viciousness of a chihuahua.
Ooh. All right. So maybe chihuahua legs and tail.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Now, why great white over hammerhead? We did have a hammerhead earlier. Do you feel that the great white is just more unhinged?
Mainly, yeah, and for the teeth.
Oh, okay. Bunch of teeth. That's right. Don't they have like rows and rows of teeth all the way back?
Yeah. Those things can take your arm clean off.
And
And honestly, I think that's the only appropriate thing, especially with the Chihuahua legs. I think that's going to be kind of perfect because not only is he going to be little and like stocky, but he's also going to be able to he's going to be an ankle biter.
Okay. Yeah, an ankle shredder. Your ankles will be destroyed by the great white, the head of this great white.
The great white chihuahua.
The great white chihuahua. And the purpose of the black bear is what? To procure honey for everyone?
Big and, well, I mean, strong, and the fact that they're so much faster than like regular running speed.
Yes. Yes, and
They
they can
are-
climb. They can climb trees so quickly.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Okay. All right. There's definitely I see there's some potential in this. Let's get this thing drawn up. There's a lot of potential in this, Christian Prout. I agree.
You know, I thought so too. I was really holding out because I was like, maybe.
Maybe. Let's start. We're going to start like we do everything. Let's start from the top down. Now, is this spend most of its time in the water?
I think it spends like a 50-50, kind of like land and water, like a hippo almost. Oh shit! I should have gone with a hippo. But I mean,
You're realizing
it's the same concept, you know.
it's all right. You got to work with what you got. You've already committed. You've committed.
I've committed to it. And I think the fact that they're in the water has like a little bit more of an advantage.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Boy, sharks are so weird.
Sharks are really weird. What? Oh my god, that nose really looking stonk.
He's
Got
shark.
a thicky little
He's sharking it, you know.
little sniffer. Damn. Oh my god, look at those things.
It's looking pretty good there. All right, and then legs
Beefy
of
as hell.
legs of Chihuahua.
Yeah. Kind of looks like half the guys out here, actually, you know?
What'd you say? It looks like half the guys out here.
It kind of looks like half the guys out there. Yeah, damn.
Ah, I love it.
If you ever want to know what Colorado looks like, about 50% of the people look exactly like this.
Wow, I didn't know Colorado was so cool. You know, look at all these things.
Yeah. See, Devin, I could see it being like some of it's like LA, but with the amount of bears we got out here, there's too much. Too much. These people are like one step below anthropomorphic bear.
Nice.
Damn, good lord, that thing would be huge.
I feel like this is the natural habitat for this, you know, kind of being, you know, like a skate park.
Honestly, yeah, I could see that for him for sure.
There you go.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. That is some beautiful work right there.
What do you call this? What is this?
Fucking art, that's what that is.
All right, I like it. Fucking A, man.
Definitely what Disney said. Definitely that.
The it does look very Ninja Turtles-esque. It looks. This is
It's
definitely a
very
PBS
much-
show. This was a PBS show, 100%. You know.
I feel like his name could be like Crackers or something like that. Just something like ridiculously off-putting and extremely
Crackers.
demeaning to the fact that it's a machine that could literally rip your head off.
It can, and it can also tippy-toe around the house.
Exactly.
And-
like little Crackers does.
Bark at you. It does. It's very Street Sharks-esque. It is Rickus to the Ricks. Agreed. It's a good vibe. It looks warm too. This is the first one that looks like it could really like survive the winter out of the rest of them. I don't know though. Chihuahuas are desert dogs.
Yeah.
Crackers.
You got
the
a little
shark.
bit of everything. You got the resilient heat that the Chihuahua can withstand, the warm coat for hibernation.
Yeah.
And then you got the shark part to like live underwater. You got a little bit of the whole charcuterie board right there.
The charcuterie board. Wow.
That is a charcuterie board right there. Oh my god.
Deserts do get colder, Cunningston. You're right. This is pretty good. I'd like to think this one can play both a long game and the short game. You know, it's got the great white. It is trigger happy, but also can retreat into the forest or desert.
For sure. Oh, absolutely.
It's a fourth leg. It's not a third leg. I don't know how to draw like perspectives sometimes. It's not a
Egg
wiener.
leg right there.
Charcuterie. I want to get a charcuterie board. It's just a big shark. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole gag. Is that I have people over, I put a bunch of cheese and bologna on it, and it's not even that good, but it's just a charcuterie board. And everyone will look at
Exactly.
me and say, wow, all right, good purchase. How much did you pay for that? Thank you, you know?
Joe's Crab Shack needs to take notes.
Great white Mike. I like it. Yeah, he looks like he's like a superhero, and he like, you know, he's like an urban sprawler and likes to, you know, teach kids how to graffiti in a safe manner. Not like that Mark Echo person who just tells you to climb things as high as they go and put it in a video game. You know, there was a
Push the
video game
limit.
about that.
Do the absolute most.
Absolutely. This is a good contender. Very, a lot of thought went into this. A lot of shark heads tonight.
I think so too. Honestly, I think that's the only real way to do it, because like I feel like sea animals are only like, I mean, sea animals are fast in their environment. But I mean, I think land animals could like also mess you up just as bad.
It all depends on where the fight's happening, you know? We really don't have any
Exactly.
sky battles happening. It's all land or sea adjacent. But you know what's true about this animal, your ultimate animal warrior compared to the rest of them? Apparently it's the hottest one. It's the sexiest one. Everybody agrees that it's kind of the hottest
Why?
animal that there is.
Why is it that every single time I just bring the absolute most thick cheek up one onto the scene? First it was Frankenberry, and now
Frankenberry was hot.
And now it's charcuterie board over here.
Old charcuterie, old great white Mike over there. Yeah, I agreed. Hot, sexy.
Crackers.
But here's the thing. This isn't a beauty contest. This is a battle to the death, Christian Peralta.
It really isn't. Yeah. Which is why I think that the teeth and the brain of the Chihuahua, I think is going to do good.
If anything, this paints a target on this animal's back, because it's like everybody knows if you're the front of GQ, it's like you want a piece of that. You want a piece. It's you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Or he has that big of a following because of the fact that he's just so hot.
Yeah. And that paints a target, you know? It's like in that movie with Katniss, you know? And the hot ones, everybody was like, you know, everyone knew who they were, and I feel like it paints a target on your back, you know?
Absolutely, because if you kill the one that's the most popular, everyone will be like, oh my god, look at him though.
Transitive property, the law of nature, the law of transitive properties. If you conquer the hottest one, then you by default are hot yourself, which is a small win compared to being the ultimate animal, but still good nonetheless.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, looks are only like a little part of it.
That's true.
But like most of it is,
We're more than that.
How well he can Beyblade it out in the ring.
We're more than that. Deep down inside, we are primitive animals who just want to spill blood and see the world burn, Christian Peralta.
Absolutely. That is all I'm here for, actually. Like, that would be extremely, extremely entertaining. I would really like to watch that happen.
Someday. Well, Christian Peralta, thank you so much for calling in. This has been a rad call and a rad entry into the Ultimate Animal Challenge. Absolutely.
Yeah, rad crackers.
Rad call. Christian Peralta, leave it to Christian Peralta to always think of the thirstiest animals. There are so many ladybugs. There must be a nest. I'm fine with them. They eat the aphids.
Sir Smiles.
Sir Smiles, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, sir. Thank you.
Is this your first time calling in?
It is.
Wow, look at that. We got 3 tonight. Amazing. Incredible. I hope you're enjoying the show.
I am. I just got a little rushed from this. I wasn't sure if I was going to get through. Not to bring a Gex stereotype in here, but yeah.
Of course. Who is this court person? Hey, thanks for getting to sleep with us. Yeah, that's what it is, you know? It you never know. You hear the ringing and then you hear the hello and you're like, "Am I live?" I've experienced it. It's nice.
I'm also on call this week for work, so I've been on the phone a lot. So I'm kind of good with talking on the phone. Usually I'm a bit against it.
Very nice. Yeah, you seem calm and collected. You know, a lot of people come on here and they think that it's a conversation between so many people. It's just you and I on the phone. It's a normal conversation.
Yeah, I tend to avoid reading chat, even though I spew my...
Love you, Court. Thank you.
Chat out all the time.
That's good, though. It's a good practice. Because sometimes, you know, I have people that call in, they read chat. I have people that don't. But you're like, I do this for a living. What, if you don't mind me asking, what are you on call for?
I work in IT, so anytime like a user gets locked out, they call me, or I'll get woken up at 3 a.m. because a server lost its connection, and I have to troubleshoot why it's down. And usually it's the ISP, and I was woken up for nothing.
Do you ever use TeamViewer?
I have in the past, but it is an inferior product to many others.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Okay. I have a buddy who works in IT, and whenever there's something wrong with my computer, he's just like, "All right, TeamViewer it in. Here's my code." And then he does shit, and then things work. And I thank you for that.
Well, us IT guys always appreciate the thank you. If we're not helping you, we're not helping ourselves, right?
That's true. Yeah, if we don't have problems, you don't have a job.
User error. The worst thing is when it's an ID10T error.
User error. That's my favorite. And most of the time it is. I feel like a lot of problems... You feel like you get a lot of problems that are like, that was nothing, and then all of a sudden you'll get one that you're like, this is actually very difficult.
Yeah, that seems to be most of the work I've been dealing with these days. I have other people to deal with the easy stuff.
Nice. Ooh, so you got people working under you. All right, you're a big-time IT. I see.
Yeah, I interviewed most of my team, but a lot of the other upper management ended up driving them away.
Wow. That's how it always is. It's you're stuck in the middle. You're stuck in the middle. You have all this knowledge, and you have all these people above you that are just these dinosaurs that just want things to stay the same. And you've got these big ideas, and you're just like, we should do this. And they're just like, no, we got to just status quo,
They just stare at the numbers, and that's all they care about.
They just care about the numbers. They don't care about the user errors. They don't care about how TeamViewer is an inferior product. They don't care that you have to wake up in the middle of the night and talk to somebody in a different time zone that just forgot their password probably.
Yeah, that is a lot.
How often are you woken up like in the middle of the night? I can't imagine having to do that. That's crazy to me.
So I'm usually on call 1 week a month, and this week it's been awful. I've usually gone off at midnight, 2 a.m., and then 5 a.m. just from those server offlines that I mentioned earlier that are just bullshit ISP problems. So.
Could it be that just the holidays are approaching and people are getting a little saucy and frantic?
No, it's just that, the no internet provider is perfect, especially in America where they don't compete against each other. Like you look at internet speeds in like South Korea, and they have 10 times the internet speeds we have. And you look at certain parts of America, and they're still on like DSL speeds, especially in like anywhere it's mountainous or middle America.
Capitalism
You're
again.
Not a major city. Yeah.
Capitalism. It all comes back to capitalism and how it's just sometimes it sucks. I don't know what I just say that. I just say words on the internet. I have an opinion either way, but I think you're right, and I think that I remember hearing that we should be so much further along in our internet process, but it is truly the competition or the lack of competition between the internet providers because there's monopolies. We should be living in the future. We should be in the future by now.
Yep. America's always been the place of innovation, but seems to always seem that we've been falling behind recently.
We're falling behind. We are. We got to stay ahead of the game because we got all these other people that have better internet than us. And we're not going to be able to download our terabytes of pornography over the internet.
I feel like I'm helping us get at least a little bit ahead of the game because I work for clean energy. We do wind and solar. And now we're starting to do some offshore solar too. So we're helping that better future.
Offshore solar. Seeps, thank you. I appreciate you. Offshore solar. I didn't even know that was a thing. I only know about the onshore solar. Solar.
Yeah, solar is not really great in efficiency, but hey, it works, right? We'll get more efficient the more we do it.
We just got to have
just
more
like,
solar.
The first gas engines weren't super efficient. Well, we made them more efficient through the years of studying and perfecting it.
Exactly. Couple bags. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're talking capitalism. We're talking ultimate animals. And the Wright brothers, when they flew the plane, it was like a couple seconds. It was like a 20-second flight. And look at us now.
The longest flight from New York to Singapore, like 18 hours, something like that. Yeah.
18 hours.
Sleep the whole time.
Exactly. You can sleep the entire time. You can't smoke anymore on the plane, but you can sleep as much as you want.
It's a shame.
Where's the furthest place you've traveled in a plane?
Submit other people to my smoke.
Yeah. It's a good thing, I'm doing the splits right now. I'm afraid that my legs are going to explode. Where's the furthest place you've ever traveled?
So I actually haven't left the United States. Actually, besides Mexico, I went over the border there a couple times driving from Arizona to California, where the highway dips into it for, a couple 100 miles or so.
That's nice, though. That's international. Although it is still a part of North America, it is a completely different world over there. Interesting. Where would you go if you could go anywhere?
I would probably go to probably Aruba, Jamaica, somewhere in the Bahamas, that area. Nice sandy beaches where it's warm, and I can sit on the beach and smoke what I want.
You heard the Beach Boy songs and you said, "Say no more. I want to go there."
Ooh, I want to take you.
Yeah, exactly. I thought you were doing that at first, but I think you were being genuine, and now I look like the asshole.
No, I was doing it. You got
Good,
me.
good. I picked up on it. There are certain
song
social
I do
cues
at karaoke
I completely
often.
miss, but that's not one of them. And that's why we're all here today, and that's what I love about you. We're talking about the ultimate animal, Smiley.
All right, yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready.
I know what my ultimate animal starts.
You had
with.
time to think.
Starts
Hit it.
with,
Hit me with
like,
it. I want to
a snowy
draw this
owl
animal.
Face.
Wait, what did you say?
It's going to be an owl head, like a
Owl
snowy
head.
owl's face. The one where like you cut an apple in half and it kind of looks like that.
Oh, yeah. The
Those
snow
beady black
owls.
eyes.
I gotcha. Snow owl. Gotcha. Yeah.
So it's going to be the head.
Okay.
Body's going to be like a big grizzly bear. But
Grizzly
it's going
bear.
to have
Okay.
gorilla fists at the end of it.
Gorilla
hairy,
fists.
hairy grizzly arms.
Okay, gotcha. Very nice. Legs?
And I didn't know if this was allowed, but instead of legs, I was hoping it would have like one big jet engine, and then it would be like strapped to a bunch of drones that it was carrying.
I
in
love
different
it.
directions.
It has to be organic because that's part of. But I love that. That is the ultimate. That is the ultimate animal. But now it's got to be organic because I didn't let anyone else do that. It's got to be a fair playing ground.
Okay, it's got to have like frog hind legs then. Something that can
Ooh.
jump really
Okay, big old frog. I like that. Let's get this thing. Let's get working on this. That sounds good. This is a good one. This is interesting. And because you know
and then
that
I want it to end
owls.
with like an armadillo tail.
Oh, all right. What's the purpose of that? That sounds like you just tacked that on because you felt like you could.
Well, like a beaver tail is good for hitting things, but this is a bit more armored, so you can protect your behind.
Okay, I got you. Protecting the hiney hole. All right. Now, can this owl fly?
No,
Okay.
it is a terrestrial creature. No wings, a hairy back.
And you know that they can spin their head 720 degrees around.
Yep, exactly. That 360 view to combat those other hammerhead sharks and all that.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, I see that. I see you're dropping the hammerhead knowledge. All right. So
I guess I get a bit of an advantage starting later in the game. I know what I'm up against.
that's true, but we all have to think about it as completely independent of each other. Does
Like
that make
people
sense?
describing their spirit animals.
Yeah. All right, you got the gorilla fists. This is good. This is good. You got the and then you said frog legs.
Are you a swimmer at all? Have you ever learned to swim more than just the doggy paddle?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a very strong swimmer.
Ooh. Did you learn to swim on your own, or were you taught professionally?
Couple bags. Thanks for getting sleep with me. My mama he's got a dumpy. Dang, look at that. My mama was very particular about training us all to swim at a very young age. So we took swimming lessons, and I've just always been around water. I grew up in the beautiful state of Florida, and I feel like just all those things combined made me the swimmer that I am today. Let's put him on a lily pad in the water. Some nice reeds. I feel like this is a a reed in the background kind of thing. And then you know what? We'll put a nice little barn over here just because...
I love that pose. It looks like he's doing some Tai Chi or something.
Yes,
one fist in, one fist out.
It's frog's pose, of course. That's pretty good.
Everybody knows them frogs are thick.
This is surprising. This is a very strong... Yes, a frog ass. Very strong. This is a strong contender. I can tell. It's got very high... Birds are intelligent. They can eat a lot of things and throw it up. Very strong core. And it can jump really high. And it's somewhat aquatic.
I think it's a good contender.
It is. And let's hope it doesn't get reduced to owl tenders by all these animals, you know?
I would like to try owl tenders. That seems interesting.
Yes.
I mean, I've eaten a lot of other different birds, like pigeon and pheasant and duck and all that, but never owl.
I have a question about duck. How come you can undercook duck, but you can't undercook a chicken?
It's different bacteria, really. Usually, it depends on the quality. You could undercook chicken, but it's not, recommended just from the environments that chicken live in versus ducks. They're usually not as cooped up. It all depends on where you get your food from, though. If you've got a trusted provider, you're not gonna. You got somebody's farm. It's not going to be as common to have bacterial infection as it is, major corporations, the coops that are, miles long and just chicken stuffed in as much as they can fit it.
Yes, I agree. I think that is the correct answer. And I believe you because you're in IT and you will fix my computer someday. Geek Peak, agreed. I want some nice owl tenders.
I am a big fan of cooking, though. I before I went into IT, I thought about, going to school for culinary arts. But, instead I played Minecraft, and that led me to JavaScript and Java coding just to make mods, and that threw me down the IT pathway.
There you go. And here's the thing. You never know where life is going to throw you. One day you're playing Minecraft. The next day you're talking to someone on the internet drawing the ultimate animal for you. And Smiley, this has been a very fantastic call. I'm glad you called in. I love a first-time caller. If you haven't already joined the Discord, love having you here.
Did. I'm Smiley Nolan in the Twitch chat. I'll keep giving cooking advice if people want it.
Yes.
Even though I'm not a professional.
There's a whole cook and IT. Well, that's work. We don't want you to do work outside of work. But there's a whole Discord for cooking, Smiley. Thank you so much for calling in. This has been a very rad call.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night.
You too. Thank you, Christian Peralta. Everyone, if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Join the Discord. Hang out. I take... People DM me all the time and say, hey... What do you think this is? And I say, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what that is, but get it checked out.
Call from
Geek Peak.
Geek Peak. How you doing, baby?
Mr. Worm. The Dream Man. How you doing?
How are you doing today, Geek Peak?
I am doing quite well, sir. How are you doing?
I'm hanging out. We're drawing, if you've seen, we're drawing the ultimate animals tonight. But we got to talk first. We got to talk. What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
I've just been vibing, man. I just went to New Hampshire last weekend, so that was cool. Got some seasons.
I have never been to New Hampshire. That's such an odd place to visit. Did you visit family, or were you just trying to find owl tenders?
I was on the hunt for some owl tenders, but I was actually I was meeting some guys that I met on the internet. Wow, that sounds really bad. On the internet.
Stay safe out there, Geek Peak. I know it's all right. We're not yucking yums out here. All right, you're your own individual. You can make your life choices. No one's judging you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I met some guys that I had met online through podcasting, and we started a horror movie podcast. So
very cool.
Met them out in New Hampshire.
Have you done an episode of you said they do you filmed or you recorded a horror podcast?
Yeah, so we started it. I had just been interacting with them because, I do the Geek Peak podcast, and I had been interacting with them online, and then we started collabing, and then they were like, do you want to start a horror movie podcast? And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And so we've been doing that since the first episode aired in September.
Very nice. Very nice. So this is a recent thing. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like you're doing a good job of meeting people in the podcast community. I don't even know how you do it, I guess. You just kind of... You find people that...
I meet a lot of people on Twitter, actually.
Twitter, okay.
And, yeah, we just started, you start chit-chatting and you like the same things, and then you start making jokes, and one thing leads to another, and then you find yourself in New Hampshire hunting down owl tenders.
You're trying to find the good owl bits, and New Hampshire has some of the best. They've got good smoked barn owl,
I tried very hard to get some smoked barn owl, but it's a hot commodity right now. The labor shortage and everything.
I know, and it's tough, and it always tastes whatever was in the barn, so you never know what you're going to get. Some can be a little bit more gamey than others.
I heard a guy one time, he got a mouse in his owl tenders.
That's not bad, a little bit of mouse. I feel like we've all eaten a little bit of it. Do you think we've all eaten a little bit of mouse? I think so.
For sure. Have you heard that, cereal has, a certain percentage of allowed, rat feces?
This sounds... this sounds like some 4chan bullshit. This sounds like stuff that people just say, and it just gets amplified. And you're a podcaster. You can't spread false narratives.
I heard it on the streets of New Hampshire.
Yeah, you heard. People walk around New Hampshire saying, stay away from the cereal. Our cereal is clean in New Hampshire. New Hampshire and Vermont is the only state that requires no rat feces. But that doesn't make any sense. There's no way that there's rat shit in our cereals.
Just a little tiny bit though, like microns.
I gotcha. It has to be below the threshold. Well, we eat a lot of feces. I don't know if it's naturally baked into our cereals. But, you just got to think about all the stuff you've eaten, I've eaten at a McDonald's. There's got to be some... I probably drank cockroach milk on accident.
Probably. Have you heard the thing where it's human eats X amount of spiders in their lifetime?
Yeah, we talked about this last stream. This is my favorite thing. Yeah, how many... Put a number on it. How many spiders have you eaten in your lifetime?
I would say probably mid-30s.
Mid-30s? I'm thinking 900 at least.
You're out here munching on spiders.
I think, I sleep like this too. So maybe I just have I just attract them more. They're crawling in there more than others.
You've got a very welcoming mouth.
I do. I have a welcoming spider mouth. If you're watching this and you're a spider, I've got a good mouth for going when I'm sleeping.
Someone just said you have to try for numbers like that, Moneyworms.
I am. I'm going for the record. But I can't be awake and I have to be sleeping. I'm going for the record. This is something that I hope whatever wherever I'm going, and after I pass, and they're like, "Hey, you get 3 questions to ask." One of them is you want to know what one of my honest questions for an intelligent designer would be?
What?
How big in circumference would a balloon be filled with all of my farts from my life? I want to know this.
Your farts?
Yes, if all of my farts were condensed into a giant balloon, how big would the balloon be? And I need references. It has to be one of those YouTube videos that's shows the scale of things by putting them next to things.
I'm thinking like Hindenburg size.
Yes, yes. At least I'm a noxious boy. I'm a gassy boy. It has to be. Next to spiders, how many spiders did I eat?
Let me think. Probably like a M1 Abrams tank.
Whoa, that's more than 900 spiders. That's more. That's. I'm gonna have to up my game. I'm gonna have to start advertising to get those numbers. Planet-sized farters, exactly.
New Hampshire. I heard on the streets of New Hampshire that your mouth was nicknamed the Spindle Clutch.
Aragog, come here, Aragog. Nom, 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 nom. I gotta get Hagrid to start sending his big, giant spiders into my mouth.
You're not allowed to go into the forest, Harry.
Well, Geek Peak. Speaking of spiders, wow, that's a good segue. We are drawing tonight the ultimate animal for all of you.
Ooh. Okay. I've been watching, I've seen a couple other really great ones. I loved the owl squatting frog. That thing was beast.
This one right here.
Yes.
Very nice.
And then I saw the street shark, great white black bear.
Yes. On the skateboard in the city.
Legs.
Yes. Yeah, that one was good too. They don't have those in New Hampshire.
Not that I've seen, but I've heard legends.
Where do you fly into in New Hampshire? I don't know a single city there. Where do you fly into?
So it was my first time there. I flew into Portland, Maine. And
Portland, Maine,
the only
okay.
Reason I know anything, the only reason I know about Portland, Maine is from Stephen King novels. So the whole time I was there, I was like, there's definitely going to be like a possessed car or something that attacks me.
Yeah. You're going to get stuck in a dome. You're going to get, what is that, Under the Dome? Isn't that one of his books?
Yeah, that actually might be in Portland, Maine. I've read that one. It's just been a minute.
It's been a minute. I believe you. All right, so hit me with this animal. Take all the parts of any animal you want.
Okay, so I want the eyes of a spider.
Okay.
Because, they have so many. And
Smart.
then I want the face of a red panda.
Ooh, okay.
And then I want the body of a moray eel.
Oh, this is good. This is very good. Very good. Wow. This is the first truly aquatic animal, too.
Yes, no legs for this beastie.
I like it. I like this a lot. This is a very good one. Have you seen the trailer for the Red Panda movie?
There's a Red Panda movie?
Yeah, Pixar's coming out with it. It looks amazing.
No, I haven't. That sounds awesome.
You're going to want...
I will definitely be seeing that.
Add that to the list. Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to have to travel back to New Hampshire to talk to all the men that you meet on the internet.
The numerous men that I met online.
Oh, that was funny. But you know what? Live your life. That's what you got to do, Live your life.
Yeah, I actually like New Hampshire. It's really pretty.
I would imagine, yeah. I mean, I've truly, like, the furthest north I've been is Boston, and it's great, but I've never been to the smaller Vermonts, and I just know they're super nice. I've just never had a reason to be there.
The smaller Vermont. I've been to Vermont too. That's a beautiful state. Oh, this is looking great.
This is looking good.
That thing looks like a trained killer.
It is. It's. I don't know how it's gonna do it, but I don't trust it. It's definitely looking scary.
What would you do if you saw this swim up on you?
I think I think I'd know that it was over for me, but also, like, I'd probably have a good last laugh, just because I'd realize that truly nothing was real in this life. It was all for naught.
You know, can we do one late edition? It's
Sure.
something small, but since he's aquatic, I'd love for him to have one of those. What are they? The angler fish with the little light.
Oh yeah, the little light bulb. That's good. That gives it an edge. It has an attractor. You know, there are no moths. There were no moths that it would fight against, but if there were, that would be right out, you know?
This thing looks deadly. Someone said he's a vegetarian.
Yeah, there is the sea kelp everywhere. It's pretty good though. This was a good drawing. This one definitely slaps. Yeah, you got to check out the trailer. It's I believe it's I think it's Disney and Pixar. It looks really good. I'm excited for it.
I'm definitely. I'll review it and give you a shout out on our show.
Yeah, review it. Go chill with your New Hampshire people. It's not a horror movie, so maybe different ones. But and again, everyone on my stream right now, if you haven't, which podcast do you want to shout out? Which one, Geek Peak or what's the new one?
Yeah, let's do Geek Peak, and we plug the other one on there so you can find it. But Geek
Very
Peak Pod,
nice.
Peak like a mountain.
Geek Peak. GeekPeak. Geek Peak.
Yes, sir.
Very
Thank
nice.
you for the
Everyone,
shout-out.
go check out Geek Peak. It's fantastic. I haven't watched since the early days or listened since the early days, but I need to. I would like to hear the new one as well with these New Hampshire boys.
Yeah, that one's called High on Horror. There's
Oh.
no marijuana being smoked, but we do get high on scary movies.
Getting high on... Hey, Soda Pop gets high on just plain living. Whoa, Geek Peak, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it. I love this. This is great. The first truly aquatic animal that there is.
Love you, Moneyworms. Thanks for having me on.
Of course, rad call. Thank you for calling in. Rad call. And now, I'm closing the phone lines. The moment that we've all been waiting for. The moment that we've all been waiting for. We've got to see these. CDs? Are they CDs? Rad call. Eris the Cat Goddess, how you doing? Everybody stick around. Let's, I'm going to real quick pull up a separate little scene so that we can start putting them against each other. What you will do is you will just vote between the two of them. Which one moves on? We're going to do a round robin-esque type bracket. I'm very excited for this. Where is it? This one. And then we're going to go like this. And how far does it go? That'll work. You'll just have to ignore the little thing there. All right. We're going to go to this scene, and we're going to start putting them together. We're going to go in reverse order. Reverse order. You let me know of the two. Just say left or right. Up first, we've got the aquatic, the red panda, and the owl bird. Left or right? Right. Lots of rights. Wow, left. Lux Maggot, thanks for the host. Appreciate you. Left. Wow. Thank you, Christian Peralta. I appreciate it. Everybody go check it out. Left. Dang, this is so close. Left for the booty. Right. Okay, here's the thing. I truly feel that there are more rights. Right, yes. It is the right. All right, we'll come back to that one later. Move. The next two. We have shark and alligator with horse body. Don't listen to left. So hard. Tough call. All right, I think Rolodexter, I think that's where it starts. Or maybe Fairy Devon. Right. Left. Right. Right. It's right. It's got to be right on this one. All right. It's got to be right. We're moving quickly through this, which is good because we have a couple more rounds after that. We're going to have to revisit this. Oh, here's a good one. All right. Yeah, it's definitely right. It's definitely right. Break line. Rolodexter. Thank you. Wow. Amazing. Break line. Wow. Get out of here. Losers over here. Right, left, 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 left. Left, left. Here's the thing. I love the ingenuity, the squirrel guy, but you're getting dumpstered. I'm sorry. Trap Lord Drizzy's with you, though. Left. Sorry. It's okay. It's all right. It is the left. It's okay. It's still a good animal. It just is not the ultimate animal. It happens, okay? Jeez. Not everything can be the ultimate animal. Oh, boy. Here it goes. All right. Break line. Thank you, Roller Extra. Left. Right. Left. No tattoo for my booty. There you go. Think on the bright side of things. Left. Right. Left. Right. No! Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. The elephant. Left. Right. Geek Peaks now realizing the true extent of what you can do with science. Bender, how you doing? It's so good for you to be here. Thank you for joining us. Left. I think this one's a left. It is a good thinker. It's got to be the left, unfortunately. I love so much that, but it is a true left. And then we somehow have an even number, which I love, and that's what I love about all of you. All right. Yes, and that is Steven Seagal, for anyone who did not see this one drawn. Break line, thank you. Rolodextra, that is incredibly helpful. Thank you. Left, right. The snakes are great. They are Lux Maggot, agreed. Right, eighth. Mooshki, how you doing? This is a tough one. I agree. Right, Seagal. That's a right. Right, left, left. Tim shuts the doors with the left. Right. It's got to be right on this one. Let's get another break line in there. Thank you. All right, now I'm going to shuffle these. We're going to go back through it. We're going to go back through with all the winners. To anyone who had a losing animal, don't worry. You are losing in spirit, but not in creativity and ingenuity. Oh, I'm going to start picking some of these to put against it. This one, I like this. I like this matchup. This is a good, solid matchup right here. Thank you. My frog body, it will live on your frog body. Let's see if we can wrap this up in the next 5 minutes. All right, so we got left, right, left, right. Tough choice. Right, left. Wow, I feel like this is so hard. There's a better way to do this. There is definitely a better way. Right, left, right, left. Oh shit, actually, pole, left. Straw pole is a better way to do it. I'm terrible at making pole. Hold on. Let's do that. I know I go here. I go to the video producer. I go to make a poll. We'll start a poll. Stream manager. Everybody bear with me. Bear with me here. Where's my poll? Where's my polling? Where are the polls? Grow your community. Manage your chat. Toggle follower. Monetize your stream. No, where's the poll function? Thank you. Thank you for bailing me out. Don't allow multiple answers for this. Only one. Thank you. Why? I don't know how to run a stream at all, apparently. Thank you. Ah, see, this is much better. He is so hot. You're all wrong. It's kind of getting close. At some point, we are going to... All right, yeah, you have till the end of the thing. It's going to be left. Whoa! It is. It's left. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that one goes. All right, now the next two. Thank you for the polls. I got to figure out my shit. I don't know, like, why I'm such an idiot on that one. All right. There you go. There you go. And somehow, wait, how is this possible? How is there just one left over? Oh, poll ended. We gotta start another poll again. Let's go. How do I poll things? There will be one left on this one then. 2. I know, with this botched. I'm stupid, okay? I'm not this smart. I don't do this for a living. Whoa, whoa. Seagal's getting dumpstered. It's /poll. All right, thank you. There used to be a way to do... They used to have it in your quick actions on the stream manager, and it looks like they took that away, probably because people weren't using it as much. Instead, I have clip that, run an ad, which I should start doing too. I really should. Wow, right, completely dumpstered. I'm sorry, Steven Seagal. All right, now we have 3 left. Now we have 3 left. Can we get a triple option? Can we do no, we have to do a... All right, I'm just going to say that this one, like, dumpstered, so we're going to put these two against each other. And then we'll do a final countdown. Left and right. Thank you. John O'Mate, you're still with us. Wow, amazing. Please, left. One more. Well, we're gonna have 2 more. Thank you for the polls. I appreciate you. Wow, people did. Wow, Christian, it's kind of hot. That's why I think it's the hot factor. Wow. All right. I think we gotta call it on this one. Anything on the skateboard wins for me. I added that after. I hope it doesn't. Mushki. Good at spooning. All right, we can call this one. All right, now. Let's wait for this poll to run out. We'll get another one. We all know what it's going to be. I'm going to switch these up. What about the snake board? John O'May, you were so... The baby worm... BB worm bear. Poor baby worm bear. Agreed. I'm personally hurt by all 20 of you who voted against the worm bear. All right, the final countdown. The final countdown. This is good. This has been infinitely holy. Sorry. I'm just seeing who's on right now. All right. There it is, everybody. Wow. Oh, this one's closer. This one's a lot closer. This one's definitely a lot closer, everybody. Wow. Wowie, wowie, wowie. This is looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's nice and close. You got to let this one. I'm voting on this one, too. I'm voting in there. My vote is in there as well. Wow. Very close. And it has been. You've been eliminated. The true winner. The true winner. Look at that. You won. Fairy Devon. You won. You have created the ultimate animal. It's good. It is a good drawing as well. I am very happy for you, everybody. Let's get me back on here for 1 second. Loser bracket. No, I'm tired. Tomorrow, Rad Draw. We're gonna have my buddy Adam Hatch on tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adam is an incredible doodler. This is going to be a lot of fun. This, out of everyone that I've had on, I think naturally he is most prepared to be on Rad Draw. We will be doing some amazing drawings. Be there tomorrow. Please, 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 if you can't, join in a little bit. Adam's an animator, an illustrator. He makes NFTs. He writes bumps. He's an amazing person. You will see more announcements on that. A really great person. I can't wait to have him on. Adam's really, really cool. He's coming on as the Doodly Dude. I'm really, really excited. And that is your winner for tonight. It is going to be a lot of fun. Again, tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I think, where should we go? I really want to, who's still awake right now? What are we feeling? We feeling something cozy? We feeling music? We feeling some Pokemon Let's Go? What are we feeling tonight, everybody? I'm looking to see who's on. We feeling art? We feeling music? We feeling some Stardew Valley? Do people like Stardew Valley? Does everyone like Stardew Valley? Stardew. Yes, this is a very, oh. I hope I don't raid the wrong channel here. Alright, this is my friend Piper. Piper is really awesome and cozy. Piper does amazing improv. Piper's a comedian. Piper is a very successful... I should get Piper on Rad Draw. Alright, everybody, please enjoy the amazing Stardew Valley. I will see you here tomorrow at 10 p.m. Rad Draw with Adam. It's going to be a lot of fun. Adam's incredible at drawing. I'm so excited. Rad call, everybody. Thank you all for being here.